attachments. Visit your local Kubota dealer today or go to KubotaUSA.com. And as I said, this is game 1 of 2 this weekend for the Hoos. They'll face the Wildcats tonight. Then on Sunday afternoon, they take on the Butler Bulldogs. And Butler defeated South Carolina in front of us. That game going final just a few minutes ago. So Butler will be undefeated as well. And Jimmy, these next few days, our first look at Virginia against power conference opponents. So far from what you've seen this season, what gives you confidence about the Hoos in their first true test of the season? What has you concerned?
Yeah, listen, I'm really impressed with their depth. I mean, they've got 7 guys on this team that are averaging 9 points or more, and they're putting up 91 points a game. Equally as impressive is on the defensive end, holding those opponents to just 61.5 points a game. The thing that I have yet to see will be really kind of a test to the grit and toughness of this team. Today will be a good test because this is a worthy opponent.
Yeah, we will see most likely the debut of a Cavalier. That is Devin Tillis, who is out warming up in front of us. And Coach Odom, you'll hear it in our pregame interview that I had with him a few hours ago, saying that we are expecting the first glimpse of Devin Tillis in action after being out for the first 4 games with injury. Reminder from Anheuser-Busch and Virginia Eagle Distributing, great times are waiting. Drink responsibly. Virginia Eagle, community-focused and customer-driven. All right, tip-off scheduled for 5 p.m., but still plenty more to come on our Cavalier Courtside. When we come back, Adam Hawes has your Davenport and Company Scoreboard update with a look around the ACC. Plenty of other ACC schools in holiday tournaments themselves. Also sit down with head coach Ryan Odom as he takes his Hoos outside the Commonwealth for the first time this season. It's Cavalier Courtside, and it rolls on next on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Every Hoos fan knows UVA speaks hoops. And if you're a pork fan, your taste buds know that Smithfield speaks pork. As a proud sponsor of UVA basketball, Smithfield knows how to craft quality, flavor-packed pork that's perfect for game day. From pregame feast to halftime bites. No matter if your language is smoky, sweet, spicy, or all of the above. Whether it's their ready-to-eat anytime favorites ham, flavor-packed marinated tenderloins, or a smoky classic like their hometown original bacon, Smithfield pork speaks for itself. Smithfield, we speak pork.
You don't succeed in life by standing still. People in motion get things done. A proud supporter of UVA athletics, Hildrup is a 27-time honoree of United Van Line's Customer Choice Award. Whether it's moving to a new home or office, optimizing your logistics, or managing your workplace, trust Hildrup to set your plans in motion. Schedule your free appointment online at HILLDRUP.com or call 1-800-476-6683. Hildrup, a world in motion.
Good health is everything. At UVA Health, we understand staying healthy allows you to do the things you care most about. Our experts are driven to help you thrive at every stage of your life. And if your needs become more complex, UVA Health offers seamless access to the most advanced specialists, innovative treatments, and clinical care available. Good health isn't a given. UVA Health being here for you is. UVA Health, driven to bring hope to life. Learn more at uvahealth.com/driven.
The new era is heard here.
Go, go, go! Good, bang it!
This is Cavalier Courtside. We're getting closer and closer to tip-off on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Hey, it's Adam from the Albemarle Angler. The holidays are flowing in, and we've got you covered. We outfit the angler in your life and offer the widest selection ever from hard-to-find brands like Filson, Tom Beckby, Virginia-based Nibis, Sims, and more. And we're still the last Orbis dealer remaining in town. We're stocked with gifts, too, and our Black Friday sale is going to run the entire Thanksgiving week with savings up to 40% and a Turtle Box giveaway. So come see us at Barracks Road or albemarleangler.com.
And here in our museum's main exhibit hall, we have the legendary Pink Panther Diamond.
That's a Pink Panther scratcher from the Virginia Lottery?
The diamond's gone!
Yeah, but this thing's got a top prize of $100,000, so...
Well, it is quite shiny.
Get your paws on the Pink Panther scratcher in stores. Visit VALottery.com/pink. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. 888-532-3500.
The Virginia Lottery.
Hear that? That's 90 years of Riverside Lunch magic. Since 1935, Charlottesville's original Riverside Lunch has been serving flat-out, mouth-watering burgers, crispy fries, and legendary cheesesteaks. Grab a double bacon cheeseburger or chow down on a classic. Every bite is made to wow. Whether it's your first visit or your 100th, Riverside Lunch is still the heart of East High Street flavor. Riverside Lunch. Flat out still the best burger in town, 90 years and counting.
You're listening to Wahoo Basketball on the flagship station for Virginia Athletics. News Radio 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
Welcome back in. It's Cavalier Courtside, presented by Kroger on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. I'm Adam Hawes in your Virginia Sports Radio Network studios back in Charlottesville. And let's take a look at your Davenport scoreboard update. As John mentioned, lots of action. And it's brought to you by Davenport & Company, LLC, an independent, employee-owned financial services firm offering sound investment advice for more than 160 years. And just to let you know about the game that happened just before the Who's and the Wildcats are set to tip off, Butler, the Bulldogs, taking down South Carolina 79-72. The Bulldogs will be Virginia's next opponent on Sunday. But taking a look at some other ACC teams in action tonight in the... That's in Cincinnati, Ohio. Not technically a home game for Cincinnati. They're hosting number 6 Louisville, and that is at 6:30. That tip-off should be a good game in that one. In the Shriners Children's Charleston Classic, Boston College right now trailing Davidson 39-34, 17 minutes to go in the second half. Some games to come in the Palmetto bracket of that Shriners Classic. West Virginia will be taking on Clemson. That one in Charleston and TD Arena. Clemson 4-1. Mountaineers undefeated on the year at 5-0. Wake Forest suffered a tough loss to Texas Tech yesterday down in the Baha Mar Championship in the Bahamas. They get the consolation game tonight. They'll be taking on the Memphis Tigers at 7 o'clock. Looking elsewhere at some of these early season tournaments, some big matchups. Number 9, BYU playing number 23, Wisconsin right now. That's the Bad Boy Mower Series in Salt Lake City. The Cougars up on the Badgers 36-28. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half. And another top 25 matchup. Mentioned that Baha Mar Championship. The championship game should be a good one between number 1 Purdue and number 15 Texas Tech. That's at 9:30 from down in Nassau. Some other quick ACC games to run through for you. Florida State will be hosting Georgia Southern. That's just a home game for the Tallahassee Florida State Seminoles. 6 o'clock start for the Noles and the Eagles in that one. Number 5 Duke in the Brotherhood Run tournament. They're hosting Niagara at 7. SMU hosts Arkansas State at 9. And Stanford, undefeated on the early season, hosting Seattle U at 10 o'clock. That's a look at your Davenport scoreboard. When we come back, we'll have your UVA Health Medical Moment. It's Cavalier Courtside, presented by Kroger on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Founded in 2018, Penelope Bourbon has been one of the country's fastest-growing whiskey brands. Named after founder Michael Palladini's daughter, Penelope boasts a series of straight bourbon and rye whiskey expressions that are all uniquely blended and finished. Remarkably smooth and flavorful, Penelope is perfect whether sipping neat or mixing in a cocktail. Penelope's full lineup is available in select markets as well as online. Visit PenelopeBourbon.com to learn more and find a store near you.
Distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. 80 proof, 40% alcohol by volume.
Hey, this is Becca, owner of your local Domino's Pizza. Looking for a new opportunity? Join our team. We offer top industry pay plus an outstanding benefits package with health, dental, paid time off, and 401k with company match. For our management team, we also provide company-paid life insurance and short-term disability plans, including paid maternity leave. Come and see the difference working for a locally owned company can make. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com. Domino's is an equal opportunity employer.
Has foot pain changed your lifestyle? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and I love long-distance running, yet a few years ago, the pain in my feet was debilitating. I tried new shoes and drugstore cushions with no results. Finally, I went to the Good Feet store and found the answer, personally fit arch supports. They helped so much I ran my first marathon that year. Then, because I believed in the Good Feet system so much, I bought the store. Come into the Good Feet store today for your free personal fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
This is Cavalier Courtside on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. When we return, the UVA Health Medical Moment.
This is Melina Rivers from Bright Star Care of Charlottesville. I'm so proud to share that we've been named Charlottesville's finest in not 1, but 4 categories this year. We're honored to be voted Best Home Care and Hospice, Best Staffing Agency, Best Customer Service, and Best Place to Work. At Bright Star Care, we believe care should come from the heart, whether we're helping families at home or supporting our incredible team. Thank you, Charlottesville, for trusting us to care for the people you love. To learn more, Google Bright Star Care of Charlottesville.
Hi, Charlottesville. It's JR, the Albemarle Heating, Air, and Plumbing spokesbear. As the temperatures start to drop, you want your home feeling just right. Now's the perfect time to schedule your $119 tune-up with Albemarle Heating and Air. And here's the best part. When you purchase this year's tune-up, next year's fall tune-up is free. That's comfort today and savings tomorrow. Offer excludes oil furnaces. For details, call or visit albemarleheating.net. Albemarle Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Making home comfort just right.
Call Wahoo Barbecue Bar and Grill. Whether it's a birthday bash, baby shower, or backyard hang, carry out the crowd pleasers directly from Wahoo Barbecue. No, they aren't pressuring you to book them to cater and serve the whole shebang. They just want you to know you can pre-order same-day pickup for up to 2 pounds of slow-smoked meats like brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, even ribs and wings. Need more? Order in advance. Plus, get all the fixings in bulk a la carte too. Wahoo Barbecue. Slow smoke, fast favorites, right when you need it.
Live and local sports talk, the best seat in the house. Weekdays 5 to 7 on 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
You're listening to The Who's on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. The Medical Moment is brought to you by UVA Health. Good health is everything. At UVA Health, our experts help you thrive at every stage of your life. UVA Health, driven to bring hope to life. UVAHealth.com/driven.
Early detection of cancer is vital in fighting the disease. That's why I want to introduce you to a special employee at UVA Health who helps save lives by encouraging people to get screened.
My name is Katie Lopez-Godoy, and I am a navigation outreach specialist at the UVA Cancer Center.
So what exactly does that job entail?
So I am a navigation outreach specialist for all the cancers, and we have 6 different screenable cancers. You know, those are breast, cervical, lung, prostate, colorectal, and skin. And so if somebody needs a cancer screening or any of those, then I assist them with connecting them to resources to get those screenings done.
Lopez-Godoy's job revolves around encouraging cancer screening. So why are screenings important even if you don't have symptoms?
Cancer screenings are tests that a person can do to detect cancer early. And that's when there's no signs or symptoms in the body. So essentially a cancer screening's goal is to detect something at its earliest stages when things may be more easily treatable and before something grows, and spreads to other parts of the body. We also know from the American Cancer Society that in 5 out of 6 of these screenable cancers, there is an over 90% chance of surviving the cancer if things get caught early. So we want to encourage people, and we want to make sure that people are getting their cancer screenings completed.
You may be wondering where to begin. Lopez-Godoy recommends speaking with your primary care physician.
So what we want to do is encourage people to have conversations with their providers about their cancer risk. Could be your primary care provider, having a conversation about your family history for cancer, any type of cancer, especially if it's colorectal cancer, and seeing what their recommendations are. Would they encourage them, or would they suggest to them to start getting their colorectal cancer screenings completed earlier than that recommended screening guideline, or is the recommended screening guideline, the one to stick with? We want to make sure that people are having those conversations with their doctors and making the best informed decision for them.
How important is cancer screening? Well, Katie Lopez-Godoy makes it simple.
Getting your screenings done can save your life.
With your UVA Health Medical Moment, I'm John Freeman.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Every Who's fan knows UVA speaks hoops. And if you're a pork fan, your taste buds know that Smithfield Speaks Pork. As a proud sponsor of UVA basketball, Smithfield knows how to craft quality, flavor-packed pork that's perfect for game day. From pregame feast to halftime bites. No matter if your language is smoky, sweet, spicy, or all of the above. Whether it's their ready-to-eat anytime favorites ham, flavor-packed marinated tenderloins, or a smoky classic like their hometown original bacon, Smithfield Pork speaks for itself. Smithfield, we speak pork.
Davenport & Company, LLC, an employee-owned independent firm, has been serving generations of clients for more than 160 years. At Davenport, we know there is more to our business than providing exceptional financial advisory and wealth management services. It's about building meaningful relationships with each and every client. We can help you plan for retirement, save for education, or even ensure that you have a financial plan in place. Contact us today at 804-780-2000 or visit our website at investdavenport.com. Member NYSE, FINRA, SIPC.
This is Cavalier Courtside. The pregame interview with head coach Ryan Odom is coming up. This is the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Picture this, a beautiful leaf-free yard so you can go enjoy those fall football tailgates. But who has the time or energy? That's where D&D Lawn Care steps in. Our family-run team handles your leaf cleanup so you can focus on the fun. With our dedicated crews, we're like the defensive line for your lawn, tackling those pesky leaves right out of your yard. Trustworthy, reliable, and affordable D&D Lawn Care. Your weekends just got a lot better. Get a free quote today with fast scheduling. 985-2429. D&D Lawn Care is licensed, bonded, and insured.
Hey, this is Becca, owner of your local Domino's Pizza. Looking for a new opportunity? Join our team. We offer top industry pay plus an outstanding benefits package with health, dental, paid time off, and 401k with company match. For our management team, we also provide company-paid life insurance and short-term disability plans, including paid maternity leave. Come and see the difference working for a locally owned company can make. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com. Domino's is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Who's fans? Show your Cavalier pride all season long with gear from the UVA Bookstore, your official source for Virginia apparel and gifts. From Nike sideline styles to alumni favorites, the UVA Bookstore has everything you need to cheer on the Who's in style. Plus, when you shop at the UVA Bookstore, you're giving back. Over $20 million has already been donated to the university, including $3 million in student scholarships. Visit them on grounds or shop online anytime at UVAbookstores.com.
Where legends are made. Cavalier basketball is live on News Radio 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
Wahoo Nation. It's game day. Ryan Odom's Who's are heard here. It's time to go inside the Cavalier locker room for today's pregame interview with the head coach of Virginia basketball, Ryan Odom.
Time to catch up with the head coach of the Who's, Ryan Odom, as we prepare for the first matchup with a power conference opponent this season. Cavaliers taking on the Wildcats of Northwestern. And, Coach, you've been around the game for quite some time. You've probably played in some unique places, but where does this one rank? A converted ballroom in the mountains of West Virginia.
Probably the most unique, but obviously a beautiful setting here where all four teams and the fan bases are fortunate to be here to experience it. And our guys enjoyed the shoot-around, and I think they've gotten comfortable with the rims at this point, so hopefully that pays off, come game time.
Have you had a chance to explore the resort at all? Have you ever been here before?
I've never been, actually. My wife and kids have been here, but I have not actually. This is my first time, here. It's a beautiful place, and I did get out this morning and went for a run on one of the trails and saw some Wahoo fans out there playing golf and out walking around enjoying things. So it's certainly nice.
Now, it's been almost a week since you last played. What have the points of emphasis been in practice leading up to tonight?
Yeah, we've worked a lot on our communication, using our voices on defense and even on offense as well, to really try to help our cause. Certainly worked on defensive rebounding, an area that we need to improve upon, limiting our fouls. That's going to be really important in this game. Martinelli really provides a big, stiff challenge in that regard of how he attacks and really hunts fouls to get to the line, and not using our hands as much, when we do that. And offensively, still trying to, shore some things up and get a little bit better.
Now, you've had a full preseason. We're now 4 games into the season. Who would you say the leaders of your team are and who's emerged?
Yeah, I think certainly Dallin, has emerged. When things are not going well, whether it's in a practice or in a game so far, he's one of the first to speak up. Tess is right there with him. Malik certainly provides a steady hand as well. And Devin, Devin, even though he hasn't played yet, he's somebody within the practices has a voice that everybody listens to.
As you said, Northwestern's got a go-to scorer, Nick Martinelli, one of the top scorers in the country. Who defensively gets that matchup, and what do you hope out of it?
Yeah, we're going to start with Tess, but we are going to be switching a little bit, and we're going to try to get a double team to him, when he gets near the block and such. But it's going to be a collective effort. We'll have to have multiple coverages, for a guy like that. The key is, you're not going to shut him out. He averages 20 for a reason, and he's a really, really good basketball player. The key is we can't let him make others that much better. We can't foul him and make it really easy on him where he's going to get to the line. We know he's going to get there some. And then we can't let his misses become offensive rebounds for others, and certainly transition baskets as well. And that's how you limit really good scorers. If you take away things that you can control, then all of a sudden it gets a little bit harder.
All right, what's the scouting report on the rest of the Wildcats and the keys to beating them?
Yeah, Paige has been a breath of fresh air for them inside. Like, he is really, it's been a great connection between him and the rest of the team and the coaching staff. He's really playing great basketball right now inside, and so we're going to have to get help in there as well. We're not going to double him, but we will have to get help and not allow him to get the proper position in there. Reed has been tremendous in terms of setting the tone for the pace at which they play, and so transition defense in this game is going to be really important for us in terms of setting our defense. So those three guys is kind of where it starts, and then they have really good players surrounding them throughout. I think this is a really well balanced team.
All right, looking forward to it, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
That's Coach Ryan Odom, Virginia, and Northwestern coming up for the ballroom here in the Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia. Opening tip-off coming up on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
We'll get you to your starting lineups here in just a minute, but first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. We'll come back, starting lineups, and then tip-off from the Greenbrier Classic as Virginia against Northwestern on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton from the Good Feet Store, and here is Virginia football coach Tony Elliott on success.
Just the little things. I mean, the little things are what lead to the big things. Everybody wants to skip steps. There's no elevator to success. You have to take the steps. I think a lot of times we spend our life thinking about someday, when the reality is someday's only going to come to fruition if you take advantage of this day.
Come into the Good Feet Store and take your first steps to getting back to the life you love. Find us at goodfeet.com. Go Hoos!
Hey, Who's fans, gear up with UVA Community Credit Union, the official credit union of UVA Athletics. Experience Live Well banking and enjoy benefits designed to make you feel strong today and live well tomorrow. At VA Community Credit Union, we believe in balance, not just in bank accounts, but in life itself. Savor every heck yes moment with our unbeatable service and commitment to your financial wellness. Visit us today at uvacreditunion.org. Go Hoos!
Founded in 2018, Penelope Bourbon has been one of the country's fastest-growing whiskey brands. Named after founder Michael Palladini's daughter, Penelope boasts a series of straight bourbon and rye whiskey expressions that are all uniquely blended and finished. Remarkably smooth and flavorful, Penelope is perfect whether sipping neat or mixing in a cocktail. Penelope's full lineup is available in select markets as well as online. Visit PenelopeBourbon.com to learn more and find a store near you.
Distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. 80 proof, 40% alcohol by volume.
This is Cavalier Courtside on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. We'll be back with the Tiger Fuel starting lineups and opening tip-off straight ahead.
It's a new and exciting time for Virginia basketball. And are you ready for the same for your business? Pass us the ball at First National Bank. With over 116 years of experience on the business banking hardwood, we bring checking, savings, treasury services, loans, and more, giving you a true home court advantage. That's First National Bank, proud sponsor of UVA Sports on the Radio. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's bow time.
When breakfast gives you choices, choose something that will satisfy. Something like Bo's new smothered steak biscuit. It's tender, country fried steak topped with savory southern sausage gravy, served on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. And you can order it whenever that big breakfast craving strikes. Because Bo's new smothered steak biscuit is on the menu all day long, but only for a limited time. So don't wait. Come on down to Bojangles and try it while you still can. It's Bo time.
We have been super busy at Queen Jane's Wild. This season on our family farm has been full of hard work, happy chaos, and plenty of beauty. And now we're excited to share it with you at our brand new roadside flower stand at our entrance at Stony Point Road. Swing by, grab a fresh cut bouquet of wildflowers, and bring a little joy home. Whether it's to surprise a loved one or simply to brighten your morning table. You'll also find seasonal veggies, homemade salsa, eggs, and more. Stop by Queen Jane's Wild or Google Queen Jane's Wild and get signed up for our monthly newsletter and updates.
Wahoo Nation. It's game day. Ryan Odom's Who's are heard here.
My relationship with this place started in 1982. This is the place that I fell in love with basketball.
Cavalier basketball is presented all season long by UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you create an affordable price just for you. UVA Health. Driven to bring hope to life. uvahealth.com/driven. Tip-off is just moments away. It's time for our Tiger Fuel starting lineups. Brought to you by Tiger Fuel, Wahoo Nation's locally owned and family-operated fuel supplier since 1982. Visit tigerfuel.com for all your heating and fueling needs. Now, here are the Cavaliers, ready and waiting to come off the bench.
Des Roberts, guard, Charlottesville, Virginia. Owen Odom, guard, Annapolis, Maryland. Martin Carrère, Pontoux-sur-la-Dour, France. Sakari White, combo guard, Orlando, Florida.
Silas Barksdale, forward, Newport News, there. Carter Lang, forward, Charlottesville, Virginia.
Ugondo Nyenso, center, Imosta, Nigeria.
Elijah Gertrude, point guard, Jersey City.
Chance Mallory, point guard, Charlottesville, Virginia.
Devin Tillis, forward, Los Angeles, California.
Now, here is today's University of Virginia basketball starting five.
Malik Thomas, point guard, Fontana, California.
Dallin Hall, guard, Plain City, Utah.
Sam Lewis, small forward, Chicago, Illinois. That's the forward, Prescott, Belgium.
Johan Grunu, center, Leuning, Germany.
It's game time. UVA basketball is on the floor and over the air. Now let's go courtside to the broadcast crew with the man who led the Who's to the Final Four, Jimmy Miller. Here's the voice of the Cavaliers, John Freeman.
It is game day for the University of Virginia, and tonight the Cavaliers trade the hardwood of John Paul Jones Arena for the Halls of History. The 2025 UVA basketball season has taken a scenic detour to the mountains, the Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia, a place where presidents have stayed, legends have walked, and now where the Wahoos put their perfect record on the line. It's game 1 of 2 this weekend in a tightly packed ballroom, and today, as the sun sets over the Allegheny Mountains, the Cavaliers clash with the Wildcats of Northwestern. And Jimmy Miller, every game looks different when you play it. Every game looks the same on a resume come March. And despite the oddity of the environment today, this is a major game, the first test of the Odom era against a power conference opponent. How do the Hoos get the win tonight in West Virginia?
Yeah, John, number one, they've got to get back in transition on the defensive end. Northwestern will look to push it. They love that, and they'll look for quick hit strikes. Number two, though, they've got to be able to control Nick Martinelli. He led the Big Ten in scoring last year, averaging over 20 points a game. He's got size, physical, and crafty around the basket. He's excellent in space, and he gets to the foul line as well. And lastly, for Virginia, offensively, they've got to move the basketball. Northwestern loves to trap. They've got to find advantages and mismatches when Northwestern switches on defense.
We're brought to you by the Good Feet Store, the official arch supports of UVA Athletics. Tired of foot pain? See how Good Feet Arch Supports can help you with a free fitting. Book your appointment today at goodfeet.com. Live the life you love. Don't let your feet get in the way. Again, visit goodfeet.com. Our officials today, AJ Desai, Earl Walton, and KB Burnett. Northwestern takes the floor first. Purple shirts, purple shorts, white trim down the sides. Northwestern written arched over their white numerals. Cavaliers second to take the floor. All the players coming off of the bench tucking in their white jerseys into white pants, blue trim down the sides. Virginia written across their chest in blue and orange over blue and orange numerals and underneath Nike swooshes. Capacity about 1,000 seats here in the ballroom of the Greenbrier Resort. Probably about 900 Cavalier fans here if the capacity is 1,000. Just this little faint touch of purple in the far corner, and everything else is all orange. Johan Grunlow to jump against Arrington Page of Northwestern. Both players standing at the Greenbrier tip-off logo. Ballroom lights shining down on this makeshift surface. And fans have all filed into their seats. They've been waiting all day, walking around this resort, ready to watch their Virginia Cavaliers in action. And here they are. Cavaliers under the chandeliers. Opening tip-off in the Greenbrier, the Who's versus the Wildcats. And we are just waiting and standing. And here we go. Finally, the last thumbs up and green light. Grunlow to jump with Page. Ball brought to the center circle. Players set. Ball is tossed and tapped backwards by Grunlow and collected by Malik Thomas. And Virginia controls the opening possession, attacking the hoop to our right, directly in front of the purple-clad Northwestern bench. Hall has the ball swiped away by Jaden Reed, a 5'10", 160-pound junior transfer from South Florida, who is, just like Hall, an assist producer. And those two are the point guards today for their respective teams. Hall kills his bounce 30 feet from the bucket. He's in trouble. Leaks a pass to Testa Ritter. Turns and faces 25 feet directly north of the nylon. Ritter puts it on the deck. Slides a pass inside to Grunlow. Catches on the left block. Kicks out to Hall. Rotates to Sam Lewis. Jacks the triple. Off the front of the rim, no good. Long rebound. Hunted down on the run by Northwestern. But then it bounces off of a player, and Testa Ritter comes up with the ball for UVA. Ritter backing down his defender. Throws it to Lewis. Elevates with the right hand. His finger flip layup is left shot. And Northwestern has the rebound. And here come the Wildcats in their first offensive set.
Wow, 2 empty sets that time for Virginia. They had good looks. Just unable to execute.
2 misses from Lewis, and then Lewis on the defensive end knocks the ball into the air, and Virginia creates the turnover. Malik Thomas strolls over the time stripe, beats his defender with a between-the-legs bounce, flips out to Grunlow, swings it right side to Hall, bounces off of a player, picks up the bounce, feeds to Ritter at the top of the arc with 12 to shoot. Ritter driving on Martinelli, lost the ball behind his back, flicks it to Thomas with 8 to shoot. Thomas on the right wing, steps back for a long, high-arcing three. It's good. And Virginia strikes first in West Virginia.
Wow, give Malik Thomas all the credit there. He just created that play late in the shot clock, off the dribble. Good defense, just a better shot.
90 seconds in, Virginia leading 3-0. Cavaliers in the man-to-man defense. Northwestern attacking with Page at the head of the key. Shovel handoff to Reed. Pulls up for a long contested 2. Plays it off of iron and glass. DeRitter has a long rebound. Throws down floor to Reed, who makes the catch on the interception, and he lobs down floor to Cherubino. And he's got the dunk for Northwestern. It was a bad pass from DeRitter and an easy bucket for the Wildcats.
Yeah, if you're Virginia, you got to take care of the basketball. Northwestern will exploit. If you turn the ball over, they are quick to convert at the other end.
Who's up 3-2. DeRitter lines up atop of the 3 key off the left side of the iron, no good. And Page corrals the rebound off balance for the Wildcats. They cast the rock down the floor to Reed. Virginia leading 3-2, 17:40 to go in the first half. And Grunlow got his hands on the ball, knocked it away, and it's out of bounds off of Northwestern. Grunlow got 2 hands on the ball.
We got a foul call.
Oh, wow, A.J. Desai coming in.
On Northwestern.
How about that? And Chris Collins, the 12th-year coach of Northwestern. I can read his lips from here. He says, no way.
James first.
So the foul going against Northwestern, and it means Virginia basketball. Who's up 3-2, 17:40 to go in the first half. All breathing deeply. He canters over the midcourt stripe. Virginia runs its offense high in the front court. Hall, off of a Grunlow pass, got down the lane, kicks to Lewis, jacks the triple. Heavy off the back of the iron, and Martinelli snares the rebound for Northwestern. Wildcats in transition. Page challenging Grunlow on the block. Kills the bounce, leaks the pass to Singleton, and it goes out of bounds off of Virginia. We'll stay with the Wildcats. 17-17 to go in the first half. Who's leading 3-2? Malik Thomas is Virginia's lone scorer.
Active hands defensively. As a coaching staff, you talk about that kind of statistic. Just can you get deflections? Think Reese Bigman. He was so good in the past for Virginia.
Had those quick hands that nobody's ever seen. Reed got down to the rim, laid it in, scored against Hall. And how about this, Jimmy? 17:05 to go first half. Game number 5 of the season. Virginia now with its first deficit of the year. It is 4-3 Northwestern. 1-point Wildcat advantage. Hall rolls to the right block to Grunlow. Post trap comes, kicks out to Hall, reinserts to Grunlow. With his back to the basket, challenging Page. Trap comes again, finds Hall with 8 to shoot. Jump pass left side to DeRitter, attacking down the baseline, powers into the paint, puts up the right-hand runner, missed it off the left side of the iron, and the rebound of Martinelli of Northwestern, fending off DeRitter as he navigates down the floor. 3.5 minutes in, Northwestern leading 4-3. Mismatch on the outside. DeRitter is locked in with Reed, and now it's over to Martinelli, where he's got the much smaller Hall on him, and Martinelli fires over Hall and buries the triple.
Well, Martinelli, I mean, he is a prolific scorer for Northwestern and one of the prolific scorers in the country.
And Martinelli averaging 21 points per game. Led the Big Ten in scoring last year. Virginia's got it with DeRitter on the left block. Got challenged underneath. Lays it in with the foul.
Really good high-low action that time. Get the ball to the high post and without hesitation, turning and facing the pass over the top inside to DeRitter. And then he went straight up. Has a chance now for a three-point play.
New score, Northwestern 7, Virginia 5. 16:02 to go in the first half.
Also, White checks in for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers making wholesale substitutions. Chance Mallory, Jakari White, and Ugo Anyinso all check in for the first time today. DeRitter on the line to our right as Grunlow, Hall, and Lewis come to the sideline. DeRitter's free throws up and good for the traditional three-point play. Cavaliers now trail just by 1. Next whistle will bring a dead ball timeout. Northwestern has brought in its backup point guard, Jake West. Shovel handoff, free throw line extended far side to Trey Singleton. Works it around the bend to Sheravino at the midcourt logo. Operates off of a screen. Picks up the bounce on the right elbow. Rolls inside to Page. Turns and faces the hoop. Flicks out near sideline to Martinelli. Against DeRitter with 5 to shoot. Martinelli shoulders into DeRitter. Goes up and under. Shot off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound knocked it around. It's off of Virginia. And off of Malik Thomas, who grimaces as he thought he should have been able to corral the rebound. So that sends us to our first dead ball timeout. 15:32 to go, first half. Northwestern leading 7-6 over Virginia. We're brought to you by the Good Feet Store, the official arch supports of UVA Athletics. Tired of foot pain? See how Good Feet Arch Supports can help you with a free fitting. Book your appointment today at goodfeet.com. Live the life you love, don't let your feet get in the way. Again, visit goodfeet.com. Cavaliers trailing 7-6 early here at the Greenbrier on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Picture this, a beautiful leaf-free yard so you can go enjoy those fall football tailgates. But who has the time or energy? That's where D&D Lawn Care steps in. Our family-run team handles your leaf cleanup so you can focus on the fun. With our dedicated crews, we're like the defensive line for your lawn, tackling those pesky leaves right out of your yard. Trustworthy, reliable, and affordable D&D Lawn Care. Your weekends just got a lot better. Get a free quote today with fast scheduling. 985-2429. D&D Lawn Care is licensed, bonded, and insured.
Hey, Who's fans? Show your Cavalier pride all season long with gear from the UVA Bookstore, your official source for Virginia apparel and gifts. From Nike sideline styles to alumni favorites, the UVA Bookstore has everything you need to cheer on the Who's in style. Plus, when you shop at the UVA Bookstore, you're giving back. Over $20 million has already been donated to the university, including $3 million in student scholarships. Visit them on grounds or shop online anytime at uvabookstores.com.
Looking for the ultimate game day? Timberwood Tap House has you covered. Enjoy juicy wings, cold beer, and NFL Sunday ticket. Don't forget your souvenir football cup. Planning a party? Timberwood Tap House has private and semi-private rooms, big or small. Perfect for family gatherings, company events, or casual happy hours. From football to basketball, baseball, and lacrosse, Timberwood Tap House carries all the sports, and your event needs too. Timberwood Tap House in 5th Street Station, where sports and great times come together. Go Who's!
Every drive, every down. Virginia football lives here on News Radio 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
Welcome back to the Greenbrier. Virginia trailing 7-6 over Northwestern. 15:32 to go in the first half. Cavaliers facing their first deficit of the season. How about that? They had scored the first basket in every single game that they had played this year. They had not trailed all season. And, Jimmy, it's our first look at this Virginia team against power conference competition. Like, let's be real. First 4 games, they went up a little bit each time in competition, but this is a whole different animal when you're playing a team from the Big Ten. What do you assess so far in the early goings here against the Big Ten team?
Well, a couple things. One, we talked about the venue. So just acclimating to the venue is one adjustment. But two, perhaps even more importantly, is the quality of the competition that you're going up against. The guys are bigger, faster, stronger. They're just better than what you've seen so far up to this point. Northwestern is certainly demonstrating that. Virginia, as a result, not shooting the ball particularly well early.
Cavaliers on defense out of the timeout. Northwestern attacking the hoop to our left with 15 to shoot. Harrington Page, one of their top scorers, backing down Ugo Onyenso and turns on him and dunks with 2 hands. Just beat Onyenso to the cylinder, and it's an easy dunk. Cavaliers now trail 9-6, 15-12 remaining in the first half. White-clad Wahoos attacking the hoop to our right in front of the Northwestern bench. Testa-Ritter cross-court pass was deflected out of bounds off of the Wildcats. And Justin Mullins, who wasn't even looking, and hit him on the back of the hand and rolls out of bounds. Virginia keeps possession with 13 to shoot.
Northwestern's doing a really good job of taking the look away, ball pressure, forcing an errant pass by DeRitter.
Cavaliers inbound to DeRitter, attacks baseline, double clutch jumper off the back of the iron, no good. High rebound snared by Sheridino of Northwestern. He runs in transition, finds Justin Mullins, who glides in for the layup. And Northwestern leads 11-6. Devin Tillis set to check in at the next dead ball. Malik Thomas drives, got down into the paint, puts up the leaning fadeaway jumper, and it rolls home. And Malik's got 5 points early. Virginia back within 3 with 14:35 to go. First half, Cavaliers leading 11-8.
That's all Malik Thomas right there, creating off the dribble, getting into the paint. He's so good at that.
Northwestern with Jake West, a freshman from Philadelphia. Penn Charter School, same high school as Sean Singletary.
Mismatch inside.
They throw it left side to Page. Lines up a wide open 3 and cans it. In front of all the Virginia fans on the near sideline.
Page is 6'11", 245. His ability to be able to stretch the floor. He's got great skill, physicality, shooting, passing. He does it all.
Virginia trailing 14-8. 6 minutes into the contest. Chance Mallory, hip-high handoff to Thomas. Returns it right back to Mallory. Shimmies past West. Kicks near corner to White. Fires a 3. Side iron, no good, but Mallory flies high for the rebound. Connects with Thomas. His 3 offline. DeRitter crashing the boards. He's got the rebound, and he's fouled on his putback attempt.
Offensive rebounds will create second chance opportunities. Virginia's doing a good job on the glass, but sometimes when you send all those guys, if you don't get it, Northwestern, as they did before, boom, they got out 3-on-2, 2-on-1 situation, layup at the other end.
DeRitter stands on the line to our right. The muscular Belgian eyes the rim. His free throw rolls in. He is looking at a backboard that is sitting directly in front of a makeshift stage here at the Greenbrier. Red curtains frame the backboard as we get our first look at Devin Tillis, who's going to check in for DeRitter if he can make this free throw. And he does. And that allows the substitution. Welcome to Virginia basketball to Devin Tillis. His first minutes as a Cavalier right here in West Virginia. Virginia now trailing 14-10. Northwestern with the basketball. 13:40 to go in the first half. West over the time stripe. Ladles to Wyndham. Around the bend to West. Free throw line extended near side. Pops it out to Martinelli. Grip and rip 3. Air ball. Out of bounds. Don't see that very often from Nick Martinelli. Player who declared for the NBA draft in the offseason, but decided to come back. Led the Big Ten in scoring last year. Set the school record in points in a season. He was 6 of 7 from 3 before that shot this season. And that was all air.
Give Devin Tillis. His size is going to be imposing, coupled with his physicality. It's going to be a new dimension for this Virginia team.
Cavaliers down by 4, 13-15 to go in the first half. Hall between the rings, shadowed by Trey Singleton. Hall got down the lane, backs out the bounce, flips to Mallory with 8 to shoot. Returns it right back to Hall, dead center. Requires a screen from Ayenso. Gives it to Tillis, drives, steps on the sideline, turnover. Shot clock got low. Team got flustered, and it's a turnover. 14-10, Northwestern with the lead. 7 minutes exactly into the contest. Mallory, Tillis, White, Hall, and Ayenso, the 5 on the floor for the Cavaliers. Hall is the only starter out there for Ryan Odom's squad. Mullins around the bend of the perimeter in the purple jersey. Holds the ball over his head. Gives it to West. Beat White to the free throw line and fires in the jumper for 2.
Northwestern has settled in to really good flow on the offensive end of the floor. Good rhythm.
Northwestern now leading 16-10. Hall got down the lane. The C's parted. His shot no good. Got it back off of the glass. Feeds Tillis. Rip and rip 3. Back iron no good. And then Hall pushed his defender in the back, trying to acquire the offensive rebound, and it's an offensive foul on Hall of UVA.
Well, it's a couple times, John, now where I've seen Virginia, what I thought, passed up on an easy 2 points to kick it back out for a 3 and wasn't able to convert. It's great when that happens, when it converts and it goes down, but they've not been successful.
It has not been a good start for Virginia defensively and then also shooting the ball. 12:15 to go in the first half. Northwestern leading 16-10. West, the backup point guard, hand fighting with Mallory high in the front court. Gives it to Martinelli. Goes right at Ayenso. His scooping layup is short, but Ayenso is called for a push. And Martinelli will go to the free throw line.
That's a tough matchup for Ugo, having to guard Martinelli out on the perimeter, right? The size difference of Martinelli with his skill, craftiness with the basketball, could just beat Ugo off the dribble.
First free throw for Martinelli is no good. A 77% free throw shooter. How about this, Jimmy? One of the rare guys in college basketball that struggled when he was starting at a school and ended up staying. He averaged 3 points per game in 10 minutes played as a freshman. And here he is in year 4 at Northwestern as the 5th highest returning scorer in the entire nation. And he's done it all at one school. And he makes his second free throw.
Kind of one of the good stories, the way it used to be. I can see that.
Cavaliers trailing 17-10. Next whistle will bring a dead ball timeout. Under 12 minutes remaining. White terminates the bounce. Feeds cross court to Chance Mallory. Got the tights on. Mallory got down the lane. His layup is up and in. Mallory goes tumbling onto the surface. Layup goes down, and Virginia back within 5 with 11:40 remaining in the first half.
Little bump on that play, too, on the finish. No call.
Mallory's looking at the official, wanting the call, didn't get it. West drives, throws in the near corner to Wyndham, works it around to the top. Martinelli picks up the bounce, flips it inside, intercepted by Mallory. 3-on-2, opposite direction. Mallory pulls up, transition 3, no good. Grunlow comes crashing in for the rebound, taps it to White, and White recollects for Virginia as he's falling out of bounds. Throws it to Grunlow, he lost it, and it rolls to Mallory, who immediately gets fouled in the open floor. Frantic pace here at the Greenbrier, and a timeout on the floor will take it as well. 11:13 to go, first half. Virginia trailing 17-12, but the Cavaliers with the basketball when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey, Who's fans, gear up with UVA Community Credit Union, the official credit union of UVA Athletics. Experience Live Well banking and enjoy benefits designed to make you feel strong today and live well tomorrow. At UVA Community Credit Union, we believe in balance, not just in bank accounts, but in life itself. Savor every heck yes moment with our unbeatable service and commitment to your financial wellness. Visit us today at uvacreditunion.org. Go Who's!
At UVA Health, hope is about taking on impossible scientific problems and finding new answers. Hope is Virginia's first National Cancer Institute designated comprehensive cancer center. Hope is Virginia's #1 children's hospital, as ranked by U.S. News and World Report. Hope is the new UVA Paul and Diane Manning Institute of Biotechnology, where we'll help solve medicine's greatest mysteries. UVA Health, driven to bring hope to life. Learn more at uvahealth.com/driven.
You don't succeed in life by standing still. People in motion get things done. A proud supporter of UVA Athletics, Hildrup is a 27-time honoree of United Van Line's Customer Choice Award. Whether it's moving to a new home or office, optimizing your logistics, or managing your workplace, trust Hildrup to set your plans in motion. Schedule your free appointment online at HILLDRUP.com or call 1-800-476-6683. Hildrup, a world in motion.
Hey fans, here's a club you'll want to get into. Club Citgo, the super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Download the Club Citgo app today. Also, fans, visit Dairy Market, Charlottesville's premier market hall, just minutes from grounds, the official host site of the Coach's Corner radio show with 11 unique food and beverage vendors, retail shops, duck pin bowling, and weekly events like trivia and live music. There's something for everyone at the Dairy Market. We'll actually have our first Coach's Corner show with Ryan Odom in 2 weeks. Tony Elliott has this one coming up on Tuesday, and then Coach Odom will take over for the rest of the 15 shows of our Coach's Corner calendar. Cavaliers do have the basketball out of the timeout, as players falling everywhere, and now a whistle. They were looking to inbound. There's a bunch of collisions. Players just fell on the floor. And Northwestern gets tagged with a foul, and it goes against Justin Mullins. That is the 5th foul on Northwestern, who's trailing 17-12, 11:09 to go in the first half.
Northwestern's doing a really good job. When we pick up that dribble, Virginia picks up that dribble, they take that passing lane away.
Cavaliers get it into Chance Mallory. Shot clock reset to 20 with the foul. Mallory, a dribble drive, squeezes it past to Hall. Shot fake, got down the lane. Scooping right-hand layup is short. Grunlow got the offensive rebound. His putback got trapped underneath the basket, and then it was knocked away by Northwestern. Grunlow went to go back up with it, and he hit the underside of the backboard on his way back to the rim.
That's good ice for you. From this distance, I thought I got fouled, but I guess the backboard fouled him.
Maybe I just made it up. We're in a very interesting broadcast position. I'll tell you about it in a second. Thomas from the right wing. Thomas slices into the paint. And a whistle. And they say travel. As he stopped, kept his feet moving, and a shot fake, he drug his foot. Yeah, so our broadcast position, we're about free throw line extended across from the Virginia bench, but we're on a makeshift bleacher that is closer to the ceiling than it is to the court, which is why you can hear the PA announcer, the speakers of this ballroom are in the ceiling, and they are the loudest thing near us. Northwestern has it with Page. Jacks a three off the back of the iron, no good. Mallory has the rebound, and as he's falling out of bounds, throws it off of a Northwestern player to keep the possession, banging it off the head of Justin Mullins. And out of bounds. That's a smart play from a young man.
Really was a great rebound. 1-on-1 there. Used his strength to hold the defender off and ended up making the great play, like you said.
Second rebound for Mallory, who almost every time he steps on the floor is the smallest player on it. Virginia trailing 17-12. 10:30 to go, first half. White shirts, white shorts for the Wahoos. Northwestern in the man-to-man defense. They leave Lewis wide open. His three-pointer offline. DeRitter scraps for the rebound. Block-to-block pass to Grunlow. He lost it on the way up, and it was knocked out of bounds. And off of Northwestern.
You can see how physical this game is inside. Grunlow, he's got to adapt and just match the physicality, really. It's one of the things that you're going to see for 40 minutes against this Northwestern team.
Cavaliers get the ball into Thomas. A dribble drive. Fades and fires from the free throw line and knocks down the deuce. Lake leads Virginia in points with 7. He's got 7 of their 14. 10:05 to go, first half. Cavaliers down 17-14. Wyndham winds the dribble between the rings, locates Martinelli against Hall. Big mismatch here. Martinelli steps back, fires over Hall. Miss off the left side of the iron, no good. And DeRitter has the rebound, and Virginia's got a 5-on-4 in the opposite direction. Staggering into the lane is Thomas. Thomas meets contact, gets fouled. Went up hard, went down hard too. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
Well, give Malik Thomas credit. Once the ball got into his hands, recognizing they had numbers 5-on-4, Virginia spread the floor and allowed him to get into space that time. And he's as good as anybody I've seen this season about being able to attack and initiate contact, and as a result, draw the foul and get to the line.
Thomas on the line to our right. First free throw is up and good.
Trade number Northwestern, number 10, Max Green.
9:48 to go, first half. Virginia trailing 17-15. Northwestern bringing in a substitute named Max Green, who transferred from Holy Cross and actually played in JPJ last year against Virginia and scored 16 points as a true freshman. Thomas makes both free throws. And Virginia within 1 for trailing by as many as 7. 17-16 is our score. 9:45 to go in the first half. Northwestern with the basketball. Wyndham gives a pass up to Page, 25 feet east of the iron. Page got the long sleeves on, backing down Grunlow, puts up a tough contested 2 and rolls it home. Little spin and scoop 2. And Northwestern now leads 19-16. 9:20 remaining, first half. Thomas running the show for the Cavaliers. Beats Hall, draws a double team. Threw it away. Got knocked away and intercepted. Northwestern has it in the opposite direction with Page. Going right at Grunlow. Sky right-handed hook is no good. Virginia has the board with Thomas. Head on a swivel, left to right over the time stripe. Thomas got down the lane, layup no good. Grunlow's there for a 2-hand tip back with the foul.
Basket good by Greenlow. Foul good on Northwestern, number 44.
And Johan is going to go to the free throw line. A chance to tie this game with 9 minutes to go in the first half. A game brought to you by UVA Health. Good health is everything. At UVA Health, our experts help you thrive at every stage of your life. UVA Health, driven to bring hope to life. UVAHealth.com/driven.
Again, give Malik Thomas credit that time, John, being able to get all the way to the rim, draw the defender, and Grunlow was there on the opposite side to tip that in.
And he overcooked the free throw by a couple feet, slamming it off of the backboard and the rim. To miss the free throw and keep our score 19-18 in favor of Northwestern. Wildcats with possession in Wyndham. All over him is Mallory. Wyndham falls down as he's getting pushed by Mallory. Gives it to Page. His three-pointer offline. Foul on the rebound going against DeRitter of Virginia, who got tangled up with Martinelli underneath the basket.
Number 28, Tess DeRitter. His first personal, team's third.
And DeRitter looking puzzled at the call. His jersey's untucked. And Tess is a competitor. He's got that look in his eye. He does not seem happy.
No, he doesn't. But I'm looking for the Virginia player right now to bring these guys together.
Northwestern basketball on the baseline. Leaner up and offline for Green. And a scoring rebound by Mallory. And then Green fouls Mallory. And a sarcastic applause from the Virginia fans.
Max Green, his first. Team's 8.
Now, in the referee's defense, it's 8-3 in terms of fouls. Northwestern has 5 more than Virginia. But the fans still giving them a hard time. And that is the 8th foul on Northwestern, as I said. So 1-1 here for Mallory. On the line to our right. She hit 71% this season. Believe it or not, Jimmy, off of the bench, she has the most free throw attempts on the team. 5 dribbles with the basketball. Spins it in his palms. Free throw up and good. Tie game.
Yeah, it's impressive for this young man now to take his game on the road. He's been at home playing in JPJ. And now coming into this environment against the quality of opponent Northwestern, makes 2 free throws. And is disruptive on the defensive end.
And Virginia takes the lead, and the Wahoo fans stand as the Hoos hunker back in man-to-man defense. Mallory all over Jaden Reed, the point guard. Reed, angle left with 15 to shoot. Mallory with him every step of the way. Reed drives, puts up a tough runner. It glances off of the iron and trickles out of bounds. And Virginia will get it back.
Oh, Jaden Reed, he's like, wait a second, man. Who is this guy guarding me? I can't even get to the rim.
He wanted a clear out and took it right at one of Virginia's best defenders, Chance Mallory. Now the Hoos looking to get the inbound in as Northwestern erects a full court press. But now they slink back on once Mallory gets his hands on the basketball. Mallory, the quick handles, picked up the bounce near midcourt, nearly walked with it, distributes to Thomas. And what's the call here? They say Thomas stepped on the sideline and out of bounds. So the sidelines here, like at JPJ, the sidelines are what? 4 feet thick with blue paint. Here, the sidelines are just a piece of tape that's about as wide as your hand. And the players a couple times have had a hard time locating the sideline, and they stepped out of bounds as a result. Page dunks over Grunlow, taking the alley-oop and putting it down over the outstretched hand of Grunlow. And Northwestern now leads 21-20. Mallory thought about a step-back three, instead distributes.
Mallory's hurt.
Oh, Mallory is grabbing his nose, I think. And the play is stopped as Mallory grimacing and putting his jersey over his face. He maybe got poked in the eye or hit on the nose or in the mouth. Nevertheless, it does stop play with 7:37 to go first half. And Northwestern leading 21-20. And a game brought to you by Domino's. Your locally owned Domino's, proud sponsor of Virginia Athletics for over 25 years. Domino's is proud to support Virginia basketball in our local community. Domino's, free kindness with every order. Cavaliers trail 21-20. 7:37 to go first half. Who's on the basketball when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network?
Hi, this is Becca Miller from your locally owned Domino's Pizza. Did you know that Domino's now has stuffed crust? It's our premium buttery flavored dough stuffed with melty mozzarella cheese, then topped with our signature garlic seasoning and a sprinkle of Parmesan. Upgrade your mix and match deal and make one a stuffed crust for just $4 more. Your locally owned Domino's, caring for the community and delivering free kindness with every order.
Hi, Charlottesville. It's JR, the Albemarle Heating, Air, and Plumbing spokesbear. As the temperatures start to drop, you want your home feeling just right. Now's the perfect time to schedule your $119 tune-up with Albemarle Heating and Air. And here's the best part. When you purchase this year's tune-up, next year's fall tune-up is free. That's comfort today and savings tomorrow. Offer excludes oil furnaces. For details, call or visit albemarleheating.net. Albemarle Heating, Air, and Plumbing. Making home comfort just right.
And here in our museum's main exhibit hall, we have the legendary Pink Panther diamond.
That's a Pink Panther scratcher from the Virginia Lottery?
The diamond's gone!
Yeah, but this thing's got a top prize of $100,000, so...
Well, it is quite shiny.
Get your paws on the Pink Panther scratcher in stores. Visit VALottery.com/pink. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. 888-532-3500.
The Virginia Lottery.
Back to the hardwood. Virginia basketball continues on News Radio 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
All right, Jimmy, we got a battle in West Virginia here. Cavaliers trailing 21-20, 7:37 to go, first half, and it's our first test of the season for the Hoos. They have not been contested pretty much all season long. 4 opponents that they have blown through from the mid-major and the low-major level, and now facing their first power conference team, Cavaliers, in a back-and-forth affair with Northwestern. Who's attacking the hoop to our right? 7:37 to go, first half. And Virginia trailing 21-20. Cavaliers attacking the hoop to our right. They get it in with Mallory, who's joined out there by DeRitter, Lewis, Grunlow, and Malik Thomas. DeRitter picks up the bounce, feeds Grunlow with 10 to shoot. Backing down Page, denied on the baseline. Shovels on the outside to DeRitter, had the ball knocked away. It's loose on the floor. DeRitter recollects, and DeRitter goes up. Soft shot up and good with the right hand to give Virginia the 22-21 lead.
It's not coming easily. I mean, we'll take it, but it's not coming easily for Virginia on the offensive end.
Who's now lead 22-21, 7:05 to go, first half. Reed, 30 feet from the bucket, drives, stops in the paint, leans into a tough shot. It rolls around no good, and Thomas snares the rebound with one hand. Ryan Odom says, go, go. He wants his team to run, and that's exactly what they do. Thomas got a mismatch against Page, backing down the much smaller defender, and falls down. Thomas on his back is tied up in the possession arrow in favor of Northwestern. So Thomas was backing down Page, and Page just moved, and Thomas fell down. So he had the chair pulled out from underneath him.
The one thing that stands out to me in this game early on, John, is Virginia only has 1 assist. 5 turnovers, only 1 assist. Their inability to be able to share the basketball and get open looks, all their offense is really coming off dribble penetration creation.
Chance Mallory got in the passing lane, knocked a entry pass away. It'll stay with Northwestern as it goes out of bounds. 6:46 to go, first half. Who's leading 22-21. And Northwestern in possession, a program that is also 4-0, has made the NCAA tournament 2 of the last 3 years under Coach Chris Collins. Page, free throw line extended left, hands off to Reed, and his 3 is up and good over DeRitter. And Northwestern takes the lead back. 24-22 to the Wildcats. 2-point advantage for the team that is technically the away side today. They wear the dark jerseys. Mallory on the outside. A chest pass to DeRitter. Wants the clear out because he's got the much smaller Reed all over him. Double team comes. Finds Mallory. Jump pass in the corner to Thomas. Rip and rip 3 is all air. DeRitter has the air ball rebound, and his putback is up and good for 2. Tess's baskets haven't been pretty today, but he's working hard for them.
He's working hard for every basket that he's had.
Game tied at 24-all, 5:45 to go in the first half. Page at the head of the arc, one-on-one against Grunlow. Blows by Grunlow, and it's a foul. Grunlow grabbed him along the waist, and the foul is on the floor.
Foul called on.
Just the 4th foul on the Hoos. And Grunlow comes to the sideline, being aggressively coached by Ryan Odom, who stands about shoulder high when addressing Grunlow. Hall comes back in. Mallory goes out. So it's Lewis, Thomas, DeRitter, Onyinso, and Hall out there for the Cavaliers. Green takes the inbound, distributes to Reed, scrambles to his right, knifes into the lane. He throws the alley-oop pass up to Page, who lays it in, falling down, leaning to his left.
Well, that was a set play. Just lob it up there to the big fella. Let him finish.
Wildcats lead 26-24 with 5:20 to go. Hall along the baseline, kills the bounce, gives it to Onyinso, and his soft hook is up and good from 2 feet out.
Nice little bounce pass inside by Hall.
Game time, 26-all, 5:05 remaining, first half. Timeout Northwestern. Just a 30-second timeout.
Their first charge timeout. It's a 30-second timeout.
So the Cavaliers trail by as many as 7 here in this first half. Have evened it at 26-all with 5:05 remaining. All right, Jimmy, what do you call a group of friends who support their team through the thick and thin, week after week, as if the very season depended on it? All while drinking Miller Lite. What do you call it, partner?
Miller time.
That's right. All season long, drink responsibly. And if you want a Miller Lite here, it'll probably cost you about $15.
You figure that out.
Nothing cheap here. The candy bar in the room was $5. And I almost paid it, but $2.50 for a single piece of the Twix bar that's a stretch.
Breakfast this morning for 2 of us, $150.
$150?
$150.
Oh my gosh. My wife was looking at the spa menu. You can take a bath for $75. They put some rose petals in it. All right, here we go. 5:05 to go, first half. Virginia and Northwestern tied at 26. Speaking of my wife, she's in a deep discussion with Thad Mata, the Butler coach. Northwestern has it. The inbound goes to Martinelli. He misses it, gets it back, puts it up, and it's no good.
Well, second chance opportunities. Northwestern that time crashing the glass. Really good defense by Virginia, but not able to corral the rebound. And as a result, Northwestern, I mean, they're a physical team, and they're aggressive. And as a result, they got that offensive rebound. Martinelli now
His free throw up and no good. He is struggling.
Jake West checks back in for Northwestern.
We don't have our live stats. They're down here at the Greenbrier, not working.
White checks in for UVA.
But Martinelli, the team's leading scorer this season, I think he's got more than 3 or 4 points.
He's got 4, I believe it is.
There you go. Second free throw for Martinelli is up and perfect. And now Northwestern leads 27-26, 4:53 to go in the first half. Cavaliers attacking the hoop to our right towards the stage end of the ballroom arena. Hall at the top of the arc, draws a double team. Hall, a bounce pass up top to Ritter. Downhill, got free at the free throw line. Pulls up, jumper is pure. Out-muscled his defender and cans the deuce.
Out-muscled him, got to the free throw line, and then went right straight up on balance. Excellent execution.
Cavaliers take the lead back, 28-27, 4:20 to go in the first half. West on the outside. Got the KT tape on his left shoulder. Flicks to Mullins. Fires a long 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. And Lewis has the weak side rebound for the Hoos. Casts the rock down floor to Hall. Virginia leading 28-27. Grunlow on the left block. Drives on Green. Grunlow got down the lane. Big collision and a foul call going against Northwestern. And Grunlow is down. Grabbing a leg. Looks a bit shaken up on his back. And he's up and good. He took a knot. Well, I don't know how good he is.
Knee, maybe.
He's bent over, standing on 2 feet. Ethan Saliba, Virginia's longtime trainer, is up off of the bench, but not onto the court. And Grunlow maybe banged knees with the defender, which definitely hurts. And he's walking it off.
It does.
4:03 to go, first half. Virginia leading 28-27, and Grunlow going to go to the free throw line. He was fouled in the act of shooting. 2 shots for Johan, the freshman from Germany. First one's up and good. Can you imagine coming from Germany? And this is your 4th game, 5th game. Things are a little different in the United States. They play in ballrooms, in resorts in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, I said that when I played in Europe. I played in some airport hangars, airplane hangars. I was played in some.
More on that later. We'll save that for another blowout. So Virginia now leading 29-27 as Grunlow missed the second free throw. Northwestern has the rebound as they attack the hoop to our left towards the fan entrance of the arena. Mullins, a high dribble, 30 feet from the bucket, rolls right side to Trey Singleton, gives it to Martinelli, got double team. Martinelli drives anyway, puts up a scooping left-hander. It's way short, and Tillis vacuums up the rebound in Virginia in transition. Lewis, 30 feet on the outside, west of the window, rolls to Grunlow on the left block. Grunlow gets double team, flicks out to Lewis, plenty of room to fire and connect on the 3.
Really nice entry pass, and then it came back out, and he stepped right into it, John. Nice rhythm 3.
Largest lead today for Virginia, a 5-point advantage with 3:10 to go in the first half. West on the outside against Tillis, a one-on-one. He clears out the entire right side. Now Tillis switches out to defend Martinelli, who fires over Tillis and misses, but Singleton crashes in for the rebound. And his putback is no good, but a foul call.
They're counting the basket as well.
It's going to be a goaltend on Grunlow as he tapped the backboard when the ball was on it. So the foul and the basket for Northwestern on the putback. 2:55 to go, first half. Virginia leading 32-29. A Northwestern free throw coming up late in the first half when we return on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Every Hoos fan knows UVA speaks hoops. And if you're a pork fan, your taste buds know that Smithfield speaks pork. As a proud sponsor of UVA basketball, Smithfield knows how to craft quality, flavor-packed pork that's perfect for game day. From pregame feast to halftime bites. No matter if your language is smoky, sweet, spicy, or all of the above. Whether it's their ready-to-eat anytime favorites ham, flavor-packed marinated tenderloins, or a smoky classic like their hometown original bacon, Smithfield pork speaks for itself. Smithfield, we speak pork.
Hey, UVA fans, hungry for more than just football? Head to the Dairy Market, Charlottesville's vibrant destination for food, drink, shopping, and entertainment, just minutes from grounds on Grady Avenue. With 14 local vendors, craft beverages, a duck pen bowling alley, yoga studio, and weekly events like trivia and live music, there's something for everyone. And don't miss the UVA Coach's Corner live radio show, hosted on-site at Star Hill or the Milkman's Bar. Dairy Market, a proud supporter of Virginia athletics, where flavor, fun, and community come together.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Go bananas.
I will. Hey, make it a large.
Bundling, just another way to save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Hey, UVA fans, getting to the game downtown or anywhere in Charlottesville is easier than ever and completely fare-free when you catch the cat. Ride the downtown trolley that connects to UVA. Hop on any city or county fixed route bus or book a microcat trip, all at no cost. Whether you're headed downtown, shopping, or exploring the area, Charlottesville Area Transit will get you there. Leave the parking worries behind, save gas, and ride free with Charlottesville Area Transit. Visit catchthecat.org to plan your trip today.
Hey fans, UVA Community Credit Union is the official credit union of Virginia Athletics. Save to the Max Saver Money Market account. Learn more at uvacreditunion.org, insured by NCUA. And go Hoos. Well past the 5:29 mark in the first half. Still the perfect time to remind families of Invest 529. If you have a future Cavalier, Invest 529 can help you save for their future college expenses. Learn more at invest529.com. 32-29. Virginia with the lead over Northwestern. Cavaliers have made their last 4 shots from the field. Hoos, however, have opened up 2 of 11 from behind the arc, but still lead by 3 here over Northwestern. Big story of the game, too, has been the rebounding. Virginia out-rebounding Northwestern 19-11 and holding Northwestern's potential All-American Nick Martinelli to 1 of 7 shooting. As the Wildcats will have the ball here. Shooting free throws on the line to our left with Trey Singleton, a 55% free throw shooter. And his free throw is up and good, so he converts the traditional three-point play, split between the timeout. And our new score is Virginia 32, Northwestern 30, under 3 minutes remaining. Mallory, Hall, White, DeRitter, and Grunlow are the 5 out there for the Cavaliers. Mallory drifting to his right, bounces to Grunlow, double-teamed on the block, throws above the defense to Hall, works it to DeRitter, Virginia's leading scorer today. DeRitter powers into the paint, soft right-handed touch shot is up, and good. Bowling Martinelli to the hoop.
Yeah, used his size that time.
And then Mallory with the steal in the backcourt. Mallory to the rim. Layup good! The steal in the baskets.
Oh, he's so good, John.
Virginia leads 36-30, 2:15 to go in the first half. 6-point Wahoo lead. And Mallory turning up the pressure on defense, and the feints turning it up as well. Martinelli, 25 feet west of the window. Snap pass to Jaden Reed. Reed, the small point guard, lobs underneath to Martinelli. Makes the catch on the block. Gets doubled down there. Splits 2 defenders with the pass to Mullins. His layup no good. And Mallory comes slicing in for the rebound. Here comes Virginia in transition. Mallory at the top of the lane. Mallory step back 3. No good. Rebound underneath. DeRitter had a chance at it, and he gets whacked and fouled. I know Mallory missed the 3, but this kid just oozes swagger and confidence.
He really does. That's a great point there, John, because his ability to move just to the left, recognizing the momentum shift, and if he could have nailed that, this place would have erupted. You know, just the moxie and to be able to identify that. That's a good shot opportunity. Our guys were in position on the glass. DeRitter now has a chance to pick up a couple.
DeRitter on the line to our right, shooting the double bonus. First free throw is up and good. Test now 14 points and 6 rebounds. Cavaliers with a 37-30 advantage, 1:48 to go in the first half. The second free throw, airborne for DeRitter, and it's up and good. And now Virginia making a substitution as Malik Thomas comes in, replacing Dallin Hall. 8-point Virginia lead, largest of the half. Cavaliers have 13 baskets in this game. Only 3 of them have been assisted. As the Hoos hunker back in on defense. Page, a guarded dribble. Gives to Reed. Reed over the time stripe and the green logo. Reed into the paint. No look pass underneath the Page. Reverse layup. Up and good with the foul. Got bumped by Grunlow. I don't even know if he could see the cylinder when he put up the shot. But he's able to find it off the window through the hoop. And good for 2 with the foul.
Foul calling against UVA's number 17, Johan Grunlow.
Grunlow is still kind of chirping at the official. Like I know he's frustrated on those little ticky-tack calls. It looks like a ticky-tack, but it was a good call. He's just got to play through that.
Page on the line to our left. The transfer from Cincinnati. His free throw is up and offline. The rebound knocked around and won by Virginia's Malik Thomas. Right in front of the sideline. Thomas looks up at his whistling coach, Ryan Odom, who wears the suit with no tie. And Thomas dribbling at the logo with 18 to shoot. Draws a double team off his back foot, finds DeRitter. Mismatch against Green. DeRitter backing his way into the lane. Another runner up and no good. But the tip try is, but hold on.
They're going to count it.
They're going to count it.
Northwestern maybe got the hand up there.
Got it. Looked like Virginia tried to tip it in, but Northwestern touched it while it was on the rim, and it still went through. Who'd the basket go to? They don't know yet.
DeRitter, maybe.
DeRitter put up the initial shot. Grunlow came crashing in. I think the scores table is trying to figure out who gets the 2 points. I think
DeRitter gets it because Northwestern touched the ball while it was in the cylinder.
You're right. So now Virginia leads 40-32 with 1:11 remaining in the first half. Mallory glued all over Jaden Reed, the junior. And Mallory still with Reed, who gets a screen, pulls up, elbow jumper, rolls home.
See, that's what you give up that time when you have drop coverage defensively on the screener. Ugo gets back there, and Chase is having to trail, and as a result, gives up the 2 points.
Virginia with the basketball, leading 40-34. DeRitter no look pass to Thomas. Up top to White. Jacks a 3. Offline. And Yinso battling for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds off of Page of Northwestern. And Page frustrated. Cursing as he thought he had a chance at the rebound. And Ryan Odom takes a timeout.
Timeout called by UVA. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 33 seconds to go. First half. Virginia is leading 40-34. While we got the moment, let's pause our stations to identify themselves for 10 seconds right here on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. For Cavaliers with the basketball, 20 on the shot clock, 33 on the game clock. Here at a ballroom that is, we're told, capacity about 1,000 fans, and probably 900 of them are UVA fans. Fun walking around the resort today. All the UVA fans everywhere with their orange. Feels like a holiday party.
Yeah. It really is. I think this game was originally set up for when they scheduled it for one of our former players, Isaac McNeely, as a homecoming kind of thing to come back to the state of West Virginia.
You know, you've been misinformed. It's actually for you. So Virginia inbounding, trying to score on the hoop to our right, and they get it into Yinso. Yinso with his back to the basket, locates Mallory. And the true freshman point guard has it with 12 to shoot. Mallory into the lane. Jump pass to DeRitter. Mid-range jumper. Back iron no good. Thomas had the rebound for a moment, but it goes off of his hands and out of bounds. Couldn't quite grasp it. And the Hoos going to have to defend here to close out the half with the shot clock off and the game clock down to 20.
Well, that was a big possession right there. If you could have got a basket, extend that lead to 8 versus now potentially a 6 or a 4-point game.
Leading 40-34. Shot clock off. Game clock down to 15. Northwestern trying to make this the final possession. Reed, crouching dribble at midcourt. Picks up a Page screen. Reed drives, got to the rim, got walled up, got his own miss, puts it back up, and got fouled. So he's going to go to the free throw line. A collisions and high-flying action around the hoop.
Number 2, Chance Mallory, his first.
Foul goes against Mallory, who's adjusting his finger on his left hand. Looks like he might have jammed a finger.
2 shots coming up for Jake Reed.
As Reed going to the free throw line, where he is a 93% free throw shooter this season. He's going to get 2 free throws. Spins the basketball, studies the rim, puts it up, and hits.
Singleton in for the Wildcats. Tony Enso in for UVA.
Cavaliers bring Onienso in here with 4 seconds to go in the half. 40-35, Virginia with the lead. Reed another free throw, line to our left. High arcing free throw is perfect. And Northwestern gets a substitution in. They get Reed out of there. The much taller Justin Mullins in. 4 seconds. Virginia got to go the length of the court. Mallory gets it in. Gets a return pass from DeRitter. Mallory with 2. Mallory pulls up for a long 3. No good off the left side of the iron. And that'll do it for the first half from West Virginia. Our score at halftime, Virginia 40, Northwestern 36. Adam Hawes will have our UVA Orthopedics halftime report when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Stick around. The UVA Orthopedics halftime report is straight ahead on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Fires the 3. Yes!
Cavalier basketball is presented all season long by UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you create an affordable price just for you. UVA Health. Driven to bring hope to life. uvahealth.com/driven.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store, and here is Virginia football coach Tony Elliott with thoughts on adversity.
As I learned more about my faith and understanding that adversity builds character, and I think now a lot of people want to run from adversity, but adversity is the companion of a champion, so it's something that's necessary for every person to have some type of adversity in order to grow to become the best version of themselves.
Come into your local Good Feet store today and learn how you can live the life you love without your feet getting in the way. Find us at goodfeet.com. Go Hoos!
Down many ways, streets, and lanes all across America, you'll find Valero at your go-to gas station, volunteering with local charities, fueling communities 365 days a year, and generally being a good neighbor. So whether you're in Texas, Louisiana, or Tennessee, or right here in Virginia, you can always depend on us getting you where you need to be, in life or on the road, right now.
You don't succeed in life by standing still. People in motion get things done. A proud supporter of UVA athletics, Hildrup is a 27-time honoree of United Van Line's Customer Choice Award. Whether it's moving to a new home or office, optimizing your logistics, or managing your workplace, trust Hildrup to set your plans in motion. Schedule your free appointment online at HILLDRUP.com or call 1-800-476-6683. Hildrup, a world in motion.
This is the UVA Orthopedics Halftime Report on the Virginia Sports Radio Network. We'll be back with the Davenport & Company Scoreboard Report.
Hear that? That's 90 years of Riverside Lunch magic. Since 1935, Charlottesville's original Riverside Lunch has been serving flat-out, mouth-watering burgers, crispy fries, and legendary cheesesteaks. Grab a double bacon cheeseburger or chow down on a classic. Every bite is made to wow. Whether it's your first visit or your 100th, Riverside Lunch is still the heart of East High Street flavor. Riverside Lunch. Flat-out still the best burger in town, 90 years and counting.
Some of your favorite memories over the years include cheering on the team with mom and dad. These days, day-to-day stressors are taking over, and they're not getting to as many games as you'd like. If it's feeling like the time has come to start exploring next steps, Rosewood Village can help. Winner of Best Assisted Living and Best Memory Care in Charlottesville's Finest magazine. Let the family at Rosewood Village take care of your family and get back to singing that good old song together again. Schedule your tour today at rosewoodvillage.com.
I can do it for $200. I'll do it for $150.
Yeah, those prices may sound like a sweet deal, but when it comes to the exterior integrity of your home that you've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in, and in some cases millions, a sweet deal with the power of pressure wash wash will destroy the quality of your structure, which is why I, Dallas Kirby of DNA Soft Wash and Roof Cleaning, have perfected what goes into effectively cleaning your home or building. I've researched, became certified, and most importantly, understand what the specific material on your structure needs to get a proper cleaning. DNASoftwash.com.
Local news from your neighborhood without the price tag. SeavilleRightNow.com. Always free. 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on your home of the Who's, the Virginia Sports Radio Network. Welcome to the UVA Orthopedics Halftime Show.
Lines up a three. He's got it! And Virginia takes the lead!
Cavalier Basketball is presented all season long by UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you create an affordable price just for you. UVA Health. Driven to bring hope to life. uvahealth.com/driven.
Welcome in. It's your UVA your UVA Orthopedics halftime report brought to you by UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. Adam Hawes back in your VSRN studios in Charlottesville. It's a 40-36 halftime lead for the Virginia Cavaliers over the Northwestern Wildcats in the Greenbrier tip-off. And now it's time for a look at your Davenport scoreboard update brought to you by Davenport & Company, LLC, an independent employee-owned financial services firm offering sound investment advice for more than 160 years. So let's look in the ACC, and it looks like a rough year for Boston College. It's going to continue to get rougher. They lose to Davidson in the Shriner Children's Charleston Classic, 59-49. BC only manages 18 second-half points. That's part of the low country bracket in the Shriners Classic. If you're interested in the Palmetto bracket, well, that game will be coming up between West Virginia and Clemson at 6:30. That's being played in TD Arena in Charleston, South Carolina. Tigers and Mountaineers tipping off in about a half hour here. Looking elsewhere in the conference, Florida State is hosting Georgia Southern. They're off to an 8-0 start against the Eagles there, the Noles in Tallahassee at their home venue. Number 5, Duke is going to be hosting Niagara at Cameron Indoor. That's part of the Brotherhood Run tournament there. Duke, fresh off their Champions Classic win over Kansas earlier this week. In the consolation game of the Baha Mar Championship in the Bahamas, Wake Forest gets Memphis. Wake just lost a close one to Texas Tech yesterday. They've suffered a couple of heartbreakers in the early season. They get a chance to take down the Tigers at 7. SMU's hosting Arkansas State at 9 o'clock tonight. Stanford hosting Seattle U at 10. And Cal hosts Sacramento State at 10 as well. Looking around the country, we'll look at the Bad Boy Mowers Series. Number 9, BYU all over number 23, Wisconsin in the top 25 matchup. The Cougars, 96-67 lead, and that one just about over, only a few seconds remaining. Game tipping off at 6:30. Should be an interesting one between Cincinnati and number 6, Louisville. That game is in Cincinnati, although not at the home venue of the Bearcats. 6:30 tip for that one. Number 17, Michigan State, also winners in the Champion Classic earlier this week. They get Detroit Mercy at 6:30. Number 10, Florida, hosting Merrimack tonight. The championship of that Baha Mar championship down in the Bahamas will be number 1, Purdue, taking on number 15, Texas Tech. Should be a good one. That one is around 9:30 this evening. And if you're curious about the other game in the Greenbrier tip-off, Butler took down South Carolina earlier, 79-72. The Bulldogs will be the opponent of Virginia coming up on Sunday in their second game in West Virginia. That's a look at your Davenport scoreboard. We're brought to you by UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. Got some highlights for you when we return on your UVA Orthopedics halftime report on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Wahoo! At the University of Virginia, greatness doesn't stop on the field. That's why CAV Futures Marketing, Inc. is proud to be UVA's official NIL marketing agency, connecting student athletes with businesses, brands, and opportunities that build futures. From financial literacy to career development and community engagement, CAV Futures Marketing, Inc. helps Who's win today and tomorrow. Join us in supporting the next generation of UVA leaders. Learn more at CAVFutures.com.
You don't succeed in life by standing still. People in motion get things done. A proud supporter of UVA athletics, Hildrup is a 27-time honoree of United Van Line's Customer Choice Award. Whether it's moving to a new home or office, optimizing your logistics, or managing your workplace, trust Hildrup to set your plans in motion. Schedule your free appointment online at HILLDRUP.com or call 1-800-476-6683. Hildrup, a world in motion.
Back with more stats and insight straight ahead. This is the UVA Orthopedics Halftime Report on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
From now till Christmas, Tool Jewelers offers free engraving of a name or initials or date on your purchase. It's time for giving, and there's no better place to find gifts that show you care than Tool Jewelers. You'll find diamonds, pearls, earrings, and a large selection of men and ladies' jewelry. Bulova and Caraval watches, clocks, Christmas bells, and engravable ornaments. Tool Jewelers also has Jefferson cups and a great selection of pewter items. Free engraving, free gift wrap, and a friendly smile. That's what you get from the family jewelry store, Tool Jewelers on the downtown mall.
This is Melina Rivers from Bright Star Care of Charlottesville. I'm so proud to share that we've been named Charlottesville's finest in not one, but 4 categories this year. We're honored to be voted Best Home Care and Hospice, Best Staffing Agency, Best Customer Service, and Best Place to Work. At Bright Star Care, we believe care should come from the heart, whether we're helping families at home or supporting our incredible team. Thank you, Charlottesville, for trusting us to care for the people you love. To learn more, Google Bright Star Care of Charlottesville.
It's bow time. When breakfast gives you choices, choose something that will satisfy. Something like Bo's new smothered steak biscuit. It's tender, country fried steak topped with savory southern sausage gravy, served on a made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. And you can order it whenever that big breakfast craving strikes. Because Bo's new smothered steak biscuit is on the menu all day long, but only for a limited time. So don't wait. Come on down to Bojangles and try it while you still can. It's Bo time.
The road to March Madness starts here. This is Virginia basketball on WINA.
Welcome back into the UVA Orthopedics Halftime Report. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. Adam Hawes back in your VSRN studios here. It was a 40-36 halftime lead for Virginia. Let's listen into a couple of first-half highlights. Malik Thomas got the Who's going early in the scoring column. He had 9 first-half points and a nice step-back shot here.
Flicks it to Thomas with 8 to shoot. Thomas on the right wing. Steps back for a long, high-arcing 3. It's good. And Virginia strikes first in West Virginia.
First bucket in the Greenbrier tip-off for the Cavaliers, but the leading scorer for Virginia, Tess DeRitter, with 17 first-half points. But you'll also hear Chance Mallory here making a huge impact on the defensive end.
DeRitter powers into the paint. Soft right-handed touch shot is up. And good. Pulling Martinelli to the hoop.
Yeah, used his size that time.
And then Mallory with the steal in the backcourt. Mallory to the rim. Layup good! The steal in the baskets.
Oh, he's so good, John.
Chance Mallory with 6 points as well. 4 rebounds. In addition for the 5-9 Dynamo. Virginia leads by 4, second 20 minutes. From the Greenbrier tip-off coming at you here with John and Jimmy courtside. This has been your UVA Orthopedics Halftime Report. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts. To get you and your family back in the game, learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. Back out to the Greenbrier tip-off in just a moment here on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
This has been the UVA Orthopedics Halftime Show. UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back to the game. Learn more at uvahealthorthopedics.com.
Who's here? Come on! Talk it out and figure it out! Get ahead! Hey, fly around!
You're listening to Cavalier Basketball on your home of the Who's, the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Virginia hustles the other way. Into the corner. Wide open three. It's good!
Cavalier Basketball is presented all season long by UVA Orthopedics. From common injuries to complex surgery, our world-class experts can get you and your family back in the game. Learn more at uvahealth.com/ortho. State Farm. The State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you create an affordable price just for you. UVA Health. Driven to bring hope to life. uvahealth.com/driven.
Good! Go! Good! Bang it!
Now let's go courtside to the broadcast crew.
Back in West Virginia, where Virginia has a 40-36 lead over Northwestern. John Freeman, Jimmy Miller with you here at the Greenbrier tip-off. Cavaliers looking to remain perfect on the season and hand Northwestern its first loss of the season. Let's take a look at our Citgo first half stats. Here's a club you want to get into. Club Citgo. Super easy app that opens the door to great fuel savings and more. Sign up and instantly save 23 cents per gallon on your first fill-up. Download the Club Citgo app today. Virginia shoots 40% in the first half, but just 2 of 14 for 14% from behind the line. Cavaliers did go 10 of 12 from the free throw line and out-rebounded Northwestern 24-13. Cavaliers had 12 offensive rebounds in the first half, and they turned those into 12 second-chance points. Virginia was led in points by Testa Ritter, 17 points, 7 rebounds. Next in line for the Who's, Malik Thomas with 9 points and 3 rebounds. And then Chance Mallory added some really valuable minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds for Mallory. Those are Virginia's leaders at half. All right, Jimmy, what'd you make of the first half? You go 2 of 14 from behind the line, but you still have a lead at half. That's pretty good news.
Still got. You're right. If you can start to shoot the ball a little bit better, give Northwestern credit because they've contested a lot of those Virginia shots, but they've not gotten down. And if they can do a better job of knocking some of those down, perhaps stretch the defense a little bit and share the basketball. Only 3 assists in that first half. It's not going to cut it.
Cavaliers do have the basketball here to start the second half. They'll now attack the hoop to our left in front of their seated bench. All the coaches wearing white quarter zips except for Ryan Odom. As Malik Thomas puts up the runner, it's all glass. Northwestern has the rebound. Singleton cast it down floor to Sheravino. Challenges to Ritter and goes up and scores the layup. And Northwestern strikes first here to start the second half. But Virginia ignites a 2-on-1 the opposite direction. Grunlow had the ball bounce off of his hand, knocked away by Northwestern and out of bounds. So 19:36 to go, second half. Virginia leading 40-38.
19:36. How many seconds is that already? 3 possessions.
24 seconds, 3 possessions. It was almost 4. Hall triggering from the baseline. Finds Thomas. Free throw line extended near side. A little in and out dribble. Thomas got down the lane. Thomas bounces to DeRitter. DeRitter attacks. Baseline jumper is up and true.
Wow, DeRitter, he looked off the defender. And then he had a nice little baseline jumper. Was able to convert.
DeRitter up to 19 points. Looking to become the first Cavalier to score 30 in a game since Kyle Guy did it back in 2019 against Marshall. And maybe DeRitter will do it here in West Virginia. And a pass rolled out of bounds. And one official says off of Virginia. The other official said Northwestern, and now they get it right. And it is Northwestern basketball. It looked pretty clear that it was touched by a Virginia player. And the officials get the call right. So Northwestern keeps possession. Virginia up 42-38. Wildcats attacking the hoop to our right towards the stage and the curtain that hangs above the backboard. Reed launches a 25-foot three and splashes it down. Virginia's lead cut down to 1.
Stepped right into that. Good look.
Northwestern's bench is up applauding. Ball zigs and zags into the lane, shoulders into his defender, and misses the layup. It's all glass. Northwestern has the rebound and a chance to take the lead. They dump it inside to Martinelli, and he's fouled by DeRitter, who is reaching in. Foul is on the floor. And Ryan Odom making a quick substitution. And Dallin Hall is checking out. We're starting to see here that Chance might be Virginia's go-to guy right now at point guard.
Team's just different when he's on the floor.
Page at the top of the arc. A dribble drive on Grunlow, and Page dunks on Grunlow.
Wow.
He just overpowered Virginia's freshman and dunked right down with two hands in his grill. And Northwestern now leads 43-42. This is a fast start for the Wildcats, who trailed by 4 at halftime and now lead by 1. Thomas, 30 feet west of the window, locates Mallory, orchestrates the offense with a bounce pass to DeRitter. DeRitter attacks, double clutch, layup good. Scooping right-hand runner for DeRitter in traffic. Then Virginia takes the lead back, 44-43.
That was all DeRitter off the bounce. He's still in it.
He's up to 21 points. Reed between the rings. Kills the bounce against Mallory. Finds Martinelli. Bumped on his drive by DeRitter, and it's a foul on Tess. And that is his third foul.
You can tell Northwestern, one adjustment at halftime. Boy, they're really aggressive, trying to punch Virginia in the mouth and look to attack DeRitter, who's been their offensive foul power for Virginia early on with 3 fouls.
A.J. Desai in conversation with DeRitter saying you lowered your shoulder into the offensive player, and that was the foul. And DeRitter, frustrated, comes to the sideline. Ryan Odom's palms are towards the ballroom ceiling in the chandelier, protesting the call. Virginia remains on defense as DeRitter comes out and Devin Tillis comes in. Page launches a 3 and hits from 25 feet away.
And you could just see the body language right now.
Cavaliers now trail 46-44. Mallory had the ball poked away, but a foul. It's a foul on the floor. And it's against Page, who brought his hand down on top of the arm of Mallory. The foul was on the floor.
You can see it. The second half here, this is going to get frantic both ways. Both teams playing with a lot of passion.
Things heating up as Lewis takes the inbound. Exchanges passes with Grunlow. Lewis attacks to the rim. Lewis layup. Good! Through 3 purple jerseys to lay it in and tie the game at 46. Not a lot of defense being played either.
Man, I tell you, it's just spread out and attack the rim, it looks like.
Virginia fans piping in the noise as Reed gets eye level with Thomas, who stalks him to the left side of the floor. Reed wants a screen and gets it from Page. Reed driving baseline, kicks out to Sheravino, throws it left side, and a wide open 3 is good for Trey Singleton.
Well, I tell you, Northwestern shooting the ball extremely well here to start the second half.
Wildcats now lead 49-46. Lewis got down the lane. Lewis hit, lays it up, and in with the contact, but no foul call.
Boy, what a great play, though. Initiating that contact, being able to play through it and finish.
Cavaliers trail now by a point with 16:30 to go. Reed got to the rim. He goes up, misses the shot, but got fouled. This game might come down to the first one to get a stop. There's no defense for either end. 16:31 to go, second half. Wildcats leading 49-48, and Reed at 93% this season, heading to the free throw line.
You pick up full court pressure, you're on the ball, and you're hugging your man.
First free throw rolls home for Reed.
Yeah, it just it creates so much open space there in the middle of the floor. Northwestern really aggressive and getting into the lane here in the second half.
Reed up to 13 points and 5 assists. He makes the second free throw. And Northwestern leads 51-48, 3.5 minutes into the second half. Jafari White, crouching dribble over the time stripe, flips to Sam Lewis. Lewis back to White in the far corner. White gets the screen from Grunlow, draws a double, try to roll inside to Grunlow, and it's intercepted by Page. Northwestern hustling in the opposite direction. Reed into the lane, floater up and good.
Oh, so fast. Turnover, push it immediately. Virginia wants a timeout.
Timeout, Ryan Odom. And Northwestern, after having trailed by 4 at half, in the blink of an eye, now leads by 5. 16:03 to go, second half. Full timeout, we'll take it as well. Wildcats leading 53-48 over Virginia. We'll be right back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Considering solar but wondering what's happening with the federal tax credits? Now could be the time to contact a local solar company like Tiger. Wait, Tiger does solar? That's right. Along with Tiger Fuel, Tiger Wash, and the Markets by Tiger, Tiger Solar is part of the Tiger family of local brands. Tiger Solar has been providing solar design, installation, and system servicing to Central Virginia since 2004. That's 2 decades and counting. And with thousands of systems under our belts, we're only just getting started. Not only does Tiger Solar do residential solar systems, but we do commercial installations as well. We've been trusted by local businesses in all industries, including car dealerships, universities and community colleges, wineries, and houses of worship. With glowing reviews, award wins, including Best of Seville, and the backing of long-standing and locally owned Tiger Fuel, Tiger Solar is here to earn your trust before we earn your business. Have a residential, commercial, or service-related question? Please visit tigersolar.com to learn more.
Has foot pain changed your lifestyle? Hi, I'm Jonathan Cotton, and I love long-distance running, yet a few years ago, the pain in my feet was debilitating. I tried new shoes and drugstore cushions with no results. Finally, I went to the Good Feet store and found the answer. Personally fit arch supports. They helped so much I ran my first marathon that year. Then, because I believed in the Good Feet system so much, I bought the store. Come into the Good Feet store today for your free personal fitting and test walk. Visit goodfeet.com for the location nearest you. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Good Feet store.
Hey, this is Becca, owner of your local Domino's Pizza. Looking for a new opportunity? Join our team. We offer top industry pay plus an outstanding benefits package with health, dental, paid time off, and 401k with company match. For our management team, we also provide company-paid life insurance and short-term disability plans, including paid maternity leave. Come and see the difference working for a locally owned company can make. Apply online at jobs.domino's.com. Domino's is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to West Virginia. Cavaliers suddenly trailing 53-48 to Northwestern with 16:03 to go in the second half. How about this? We have played 3 minutes and 57 seconds here of this second half. In less than those 4 minutes, Northwestern has scored 17 points. And it has been all Wildcats here to start the second frame, and Virginia suddenly in a 5-point hole early in the second half. The good news is Virginia has the basketball out of the timeout, attacking the hoop to our left. Jimmy, they're not going to win this game if they can't play defense.
Yeah, you got to get a stop. We've heard the saying before, you live by the jump shot, you die by the jump shot. They're not shooting the ball particularly well from behind the line. So in order to manufacture some offense, you've got to be able to get stops defensively. Northwestern's off to the races early here, particularly in the second half.
Testerritter back in for Virginia. He's got 21 points, but 3 fouls. Chance Mallory running the offense from the top of the key. Mallory draws a double, finds Greenlow, jacks a 3. Front iron, backboard, and out.
That was a big one.
Page has the rebound for Northwestern. Greenlow has not been accurate from 3 this season. As Virginia back in on defense, digging into the man-to-man. Wearing the white shirts and white shorts. 15 to shoot for Page. Now it's Reed. Rolls up top to Martinelli. Team's leading scorer this season. Martinelli with 8 against DeRitter, who's got 3 fouls. Martinelli attacks DeRitter, and his layup is good.
Well, Martinelli you can see why he's such a really strong scorer. He's really crafty around the rim.
Lewis draws a double team, finds DeRitter, passes on the open shot, and backs down Martinelli. Locates White, who's open for a 3. Side iron, no good. Page has the rebound, hip high for Northwestern as the shots continue to not fall for Virginia. And the Hoos trail 55-48. They leave a man wide open. Transition triple is no good from the far side for Sheravino. Mallory's got the rebound. Mallory into the lane. His layup no good. Plenty of contact. Mallory got tackled, and it's no call. Northwestern has the rebound. Reed into the lane. His floater up, no good. Tip try, no good. Ball's loose. Virginia's got it with Whites. Here comes UVA right to left in a frantic game. White driving. Got down the lane. White's layup, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of Northwestern. Virginia basketball. Whoa. Wow. Breakneck pace. Tons of contact. Players falling on the floor everywhere. People arguing with officials. It's heating up here in West Virginia. Timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. 14:30 to go, second half. Virginia trailing 55-48 to Northwestern. Cavaliers on the basketball when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
What food do you pair along with game day? It's got to be just right, doesn't it? Well, at least for me it does. So when you're watching our Wahoos or listening to them on the radio, I've got the food you crave at Wahoo Barbecue. We take the time to slowly smoke our meats so you can enjoy the most savory pulled pork, chicken barbecue, brisket, baby back ribs, wings, and sandwiches around. So who are you going to order from on game day?
Wahoo Barbecue, that's who!
Wahoo Barbecue. In Palmyra, you can even order ahead online. WahooBBQ.com.
Hi, this is Lauren Burkhead with Town & Country Services. A lot has changed since we opened our doors 52 years ago. Our equipment has gotten bigger, faster, and more advanced, but a few things have stayed the same. Our commitment to great customer service, our strong community values, and the pride we take in every project. As a second-generation family business, we specialize in large sod installations, landscape construction, athletic field management, exceptional turf care, and sustainable landscaping. Town & Country Services, 52 years strong and still rooted in what matters most.
Hey, it's Adam from the Albemarle Angler. The holidays are flowing in, and we've got you covered. We outfit the angler in your life and offer the widest selection ever from hard-to-find brands like Filson, Tom Beckby, Virginia-based Nibbits, Sims, and more. And we're still the last Corvus dealer remaining in town. We're stocked with gifts, too, and our Black Friday sale is going to run the entire Thanksgiving week with savings up to 40% and a Turtle Box giveaway. So come see us at Barracks Road or albemarleangler.com.
Breaking news, live interviews, Charlottesville Voices. Seville Right Now Live. Weekdays at 4 on WINA.
Hey fans, we're brought to you by UVA Health. Good health is everything. UVA Health, our experts help you thrive at every stage of your life. UVA Health, driven to bring hope to life. UVAHealth.com/driven. 14:30 to go, second half. Virginia trailing 55-48 to Northwestern. Cavaliers led by 4 at halftime. Northwestern has outscored the Hoos 19-8 here in the second half. And Virginia suddenly trailing by 7. And Jimmy, a shot's got to go down. The Hoos today, 2 of 16 from behind the arc from 3.
Yeah, you feel like if a few of those start to go down, this game changes. But right now, you shoot that high percentage volume of shots from behind the line, it doesn't go down. This is what happens.
Cavaliers inbounding, trying to score on the hoop to our left. Chance Mallory throws a jump ball up for DeRitter, and he gets fouled by Page as he got hit across the forehead as Page was going for the basketball. And that was number 3 on Page. So that resets the shot clock to 20. DeRitter biting his lip, looking perturbed. And Page comes out with those 3 fouls. Referees tell all the players to tuck in their jerseys. Some of them oblige, some don't. Virginia finally going to get this ball in with Hall right in front of the Greenbrier America's Resort logo. Hall, got to get it in, throws it high into the backcourt to Chance Mallory. Over the shoulder catch, it ignites the offense with 15 to shoot. Mallory links up with Thomas, a shot fake, back to Mallory, drives, denied by Reed, now denied by Martinelli. Mallory with 8 to shoot, drives on Martinelli. Mallory underneath the basket. Jump pass out left side to Hall. Hall steps back for a 3. Short, rebound underneath, won by Mallory, who throws it off of a Northwestern player and out of bounds.
They're just hustling, staying with it. Chance Mallory.
6 rebounds, Jimmy.
All over the floor.
Keeping the possession alive. 6 rebounds. He's the smallest player on the floor. He's now second in rebounds for Virginia. Only Tester Ritter has more. It's a big possession. Virginia trailing by 7. 14:09 to go, second half. The official's waiting on you. Maybe, the clock. Resetting the shot clock. It's at 1.9 seconds right now, but it should be more.
It should be reset to
19.
I was going to say 20, but
Cavaliers in desperate need of a bucket. Scoring drought of over 2.5 minutes. They've missed their last 5 field goal attempts. DeRitter takes the inbound. Attacks from the top of the key. Flicks to Hall, 30 feet from the bucket. A shot fake for Hall. And a foul off of the basketball going against Northwestern. It's funny, Tester Ritter He tucks in his shirt at every stoppage, and then by the time the ball is put in play, somebody's untucked his shirt for him, and he's got to retuck it in each time.
Yeah, that foul was on Trey Singleton that time, 6'8", 225.
Wahoo's ladle the inbound in to Grunlow, distributes to Mallory, fires a long three. It's good!
Wow.
Boy, did they need that triple. And Chance, the true freshman, is willing Virginia back into this. And listen to the Virginia fans. Cavaliers trailing 55-51, 13:40 to go, second half. Pull-up jumper for Reed, in and out, no good. Rebound to Ritter. Virginia on the run. To Ritter, hit in the open floor, it's a foul. Now you can start feeling momentum surge with Virginia just from one made basket. Foul against Northwestern, just their third. Slowed up the fast break. Coos will keep possession. 13:36 to go, second half. Virginia trailing 55-51.
Chance Mallory running the show out there. Really pushing it on the offensive end. While staying under control, believe it or not.
9.6 rebounds for Mallory. He's got the basketball now at the midcourt stripe. A one-on-one against Jake West. Wants the screen, doesn't get it. Mallory puts up the floater. And it was intended for Grunlow. It looked like a shot, but it's actually a pass. And then Grunlow got pushed from behind. And they say he was trying to receive the pass and not tip it in. So therefore the foul is technically on the floor. Grunlow thought he was in the act of shooting. Yeah. He was trying to jam that down.
You could argue that.
So the foul goes against Northwestern. Virginia keeps possession. 20 on the shot clock. Who's trailing 55-51. 13:27 to go, second half. Mallory lobs the inbound into to Ritter. Ritter had the ball knocked away and stolen. Northwestern's got it with Sheravino. A one-hand soaring slam on the opposite end.
To Ritter, you got to be strong with the basketball. Northwestern is really aggressive on the defensive end. Pressure everywhere.
Virginia trailing 57-51 and a foul on the perimeter going against the Wildcats.
So, John, that's what I like about having the ball Malik Thomas with his experience and his toughness. When he feels that contact, he initiates, he attacks it, forces the official to have to blow a whistle.
16th foul on Northwestern. Free throws from here on out for the Hoos. Mallory, a one-on-one at the top of the key. Mallory got down the lane. Mallory fouled. Layup, no good. But he's going to go to the free throw line. He's going to be special, Jimmy. You know, he's just been in the backyard of the Hoos for so long. We've known about him for so long. I forget that he's a true freshman.
Yeah. He doesn't play like it.
He's like been part of the family for so long, it feels like. He's been going to games at JPJ since he was a kid. Now he lines up for two free throws on the line to our left. First one's up and good.
Well, I call that nails. He's tough as nails. Mentally, physically.
Chance has another one on the line to our left after making the first. Spins the basketball in his palms, puts it up, and scores. Cavaliers within 4 with 13 minutes to go in the second half. Who's sink back into the man-to-man defense. Mallory up to 11 points. Mallory goes tumbling down after a screen, recovers to defend Singleton. Singleton a jump pass to Mullins, and his pass was knocked away out of bounds as Virginia turning up the pressure on defense.
Chance Mallory's just, he is a pest on the defensive end, on the ball, deflections, so fast and quick.
12:47 to go, second half. Foul against Mallory for grabbing onto West. A lot of whistles here in this second half. Just the fourth foul on Virginia, though. Who's trailing 57-53. Northwestern basketball attacking in front of their own bench. And that sliver of purple fans there in the corner. Everybody else in the arena wearing orange. Ball goes into Martinelli on the baseline. Gives it right back to West. West attacks. His layup was blocked. Grunlow got a piece of it. And Grunlow comes up with the remnants. Virginia in transition. Thomas behind the back dribble. Lost the handle. Turnover. Northwestern has it. Opposite direction. They fly down the floor. West at the top of the arc. West against DeRitter. Rolls it inside to Martinelli. Shoves up the shot and scores over Grunlow. Virginia got the ball back, quick turnover, and then quick points for Northwestern, and it's back to a 6-point lead for the Wildcats. Thomas, jump pass inside to the cutting to Ritter. Lays it in.
Well, he changed that pass in the air. He was going to pass it to over here to the corner, and then saw DeRitter cut into the basket at the last second.
Next whistle bring a dead ball timeout. Who's trailing by 4, under 12 minutes remaining. West drifting to the right, kicks it to Martinelli, right back to West. West pulls up, free throw line jumper, back iron rolling around and in. Off of the top of the backboard and in for 2. Northwestern leads by 6 with 11:35 to go. Teams both inhaling deeply. Long run of play without a whistle. Mallory orchestrates the offense. Mallory at the top of the arc. Draws a typical team. Bounces to DeRitter. Attacks Singleton. Line drive. Hook shot is no good, but a foul. Look at Ethan Saliba on the sideline. Even Ethan, the trainer's fired up. Get into this one. And that'll send us to a timeout. 11:25 to go, second half. Virginia trailing 61-55. And Tess DeRitter with 2 free throws when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton from the Good Feet Store, and here is Virginia football coach Tony Elliott on success.
Just the little things. I mean, the little things are what lead to the big things. Everybody wants to skip steps. There's no elevator to success. You have to take the steps. I think a lot of times we spend our life thinking about someday, when the reality is someday is only going to come to fruition if you take advantage of this day.
Come into the Good Feet Store and take your first steps to getting back to the life you love. Find us at goodfeet.com. Go Hoos.
Good health is everything. At UVA Health, we understand staying healthy allows you to do the things you care most about. Our experts are driven to help you thrive at every stage of your life. And if your needs become more complex, UVA Health offers seamless access to the most advanced specialists, innovative treatments, and clinical care available. Good health isn't a given. UVA Health being here for you is. UVA Health, driven to bring hope to life. Learn more at uvahealth.com/driven.
Build, believe, belong. Be a part of something greater than yourself through the Virginia Athletics Foundation Sabre Society, the exclusive philanthropic giving society for Virginia athletics. The Sabre Society provides vital resources to make the University of Virginia a premier brand in college athletics. Members of the society receive dedicated engagement opportunities based on their level of giving, such as VIP game day experiences, behind-the-scenes access, and invites to exclusive events. To learn more about the Sabre Society, call the Virginia Athletics Foundation at 434-982-5555.
Hey, Who's fans, gear up with UVA Community Credit Union, the official credit union of UVA Athletics. Experience Live Well banking and enjoy benefits designed to make you feel strong today and live well tomorrow. At UVA Community Credit Union, we believe in balance, not just in bank accounts, but in life itself. Savor every heck yes moment with our unbeatable service and commitment to your financial wellness. Visit us today at uvacreditunion.org. Go Who's!
Things heating up here in the Allegheny Mountains as Virginia trailing 61-55 here at the Greenbrier. 11:25 to go. Second half. Who's down by 6? Being outscored 25-15 in this half by Northwestern, but the Cavaliers chance to add to their point total here with 2 free throws for Tess DeRitter, who stands on the line to our left. Lines up the first free throw. It's up and no good. That's his first miss today. He's now 5 of 6 from the free throw line. DeRitter shooting on the hoop to our left towards the fan entrance of the ballroom. Second free throw airborne. It's good. So he goes 1 of 2 at the line. And the Cavaliers cut the deficit down to 5 with 11:20 remaining in the second half. Hall, DeRitter, Onyenso, Lewis, and Thomas. The 5 on the floor for the white-clad Wahoos, who set up in the man-to-man defense. And they turn on the pressure against West at the midcourt stripe. West sliding to his right, dumps a pass to Martinelli against DeRitter. Martinelli with 8 to shoot. Martinelli into the lane, staggers in there, picks up his dribble, and he had to have traveled. Oh, they call an offensive foul for elbowing DeRitter in the hip as he was trying to clear space. Martinelli took about 5 steps.
Sure did.
He took 3, stopped, took another one, stopped, took another one, and got called for the offensive foul. So I guess it worked out for Virginia.
Take the foul, right?
The whole bench was up. saying they got to call something.
Virginia needs help.
Yeah, they got it with DeRitter here to get the inbound. Interesting that who's going without Chance Mallory on the floor for just a moment after he's been arguably one of the top 2 players for the Who's today. DeRitter being the other. Thomas being hit on the perimeter. Thomas on the left block. Turns his back to the basket. Flicks to Lewis. Lewis, free throw line extended right. Feeds DeRitter. Wants a screen. Hands off to Lewis with 8 to shoot. Lewis pulls up. Mid-range jumper is good.
A lot of space that time. Pulled up on a dime. Went straight up over the elevation.
Here come all the Wahoo fans. Game back to within a possession. Virginia trailing 61-58, 10-20 remaining. Cavaliers in the man-to-man defense. At the top of the arc is Reed. Reed throws it away! Turnover! And Virginia a chance to tie it here with a triple.
There's still 10 minutes to go. Taking care of the basketball is really important on the offensive end. It seems like every time Virginia's turned the ball over, Northwestern is able to take advantage.
Let's listen to all these UVA fans here. A triple would tie it. Virginia from behind the arc today, 3 of 18. They have struggled shooting, but they've clawed their way back into this. DeRitter at the top of the key. Spins. Powers his way in. Throws off of his back foot out top to Hall and gets fouled. And Tess is going to go to the free throw line. That was team foul number 10 on Northwestern.
DeRitter's putting the ball on the floor when Trey Singleton, number 8 from Northwestern, is right up in his space. That's what you do. You put the ball on the floor and attack the rim, initiate the contact.
I think DeRitter might have turned his ankle, too, on that play. And he's grimacing as he comes to the free throw line.
It's the 4th foul on Singleton.
DeRitter on the line to our left. Free throw up and good. He is just, they call him the tank. He's thick, he's tall, he's muscular, he's mean when he plays. Plays with an attitude. And the other thing, Jimmy, is his hands are enormous. Look how small the basketball looks in his hands when they give it to him on the free throw line. Got a great grip of the basketball. Second free throw, up and good. And Tess now 26 points. And Virginia within 1. Cavaliers within a point. Northwestern up 61-60. Under 10 minutes to go in the second half. Who's on defense? Northwestern running the weave at the top of the key. Page, one-on-one against Oyenso on the right wing. Hands off to Reed. Reed 30 feet from the bucket. Drives on DeRitter. Reed drives on DeRitter. Reed had it shot blocked. Virginia's got it. 3-on-2, opposite direction. Hall, a transition triple. Good! Virginia takes the lead. Wow. 63-61. Timeout Wildcats. That wakes all the Virginia fans up. Wakes just about anybody in the hotel up if they're trying to take a nap. Place got loud real fast, Jimmy. 63-61. Who's take the lead?
Wow. Crowd is electric. Good timeout by Northwestern to try to settle his guys here. In Virginia, they're playing with a lot of emotion right now. The momentum has shifted. Can they channel that? There's still a ton of time left. 9 minutes and change. How do they play? They fought and clawed to get back to this point. How do they transition over the next 3 or 4 minutes?
It's an 8-0 run for Virginia, a game which has had 10 lead changes, just had its newest one. And boy, do the Who's need a three-pointer to go down. 4 of 19 from behind the arc. That's Hall's first three-pointer today. That's his first 3 points of today, too. And now Virginia must defend, leading 63-61, 9:19 to go, second half. Northwestern in the all-purple has the basketball. Up front, Jaden Reed. Reed, driving baseline, fouled on the perimeter by Oyenso. Just the 5th foul on the Who's. We must dig back in on defense. Reed triggers from the baseline. Chest pass to Sheravino. Shot fake. And centers the possession to Reed. Northwestern runs it set with 15 to shoot. Reed into the lane. Reed gets separation. Kills the bounce. Finds Martinelli. Martinelli picks up the dribble. Feeds right side to Mullins with 5 to shoot. Mullins into the paint. Mullins step back, fade away, jumper, rolls in. Hit every part of the rim, massage the cylinder and fell through. Big basket that ties at 63.
Boy, this is going down to the end. You can just tell these two teams are fighting.
Cavaliers attacking the hoop to our left in front of their standing suit-wearing coach Ryan Odom. Malik Thomas into the paint. Slows up on the right block. Thomas redrives against Mullins. Spins on Mullins. Leaks a pass out right wing to Hall with 8 to shoot. Hall requests a screen. It arrives from DeRitter. Hall at the top of the key against Martinelli. Hall down into the paint. Hall leaning shot blocked by Martinelli. Loose on the floor. Players falling around, and the near side official calls a foul. A foul call against Virginia, and who's it go against? Who's it go against? Do they call it against DeRitter? If it's against DeRitter, that is his 4th. And DeRitter is shocked at the call. And Ryan Odom quickly looks to the bench to get DeRitter out because he's in foul trouble. DeRitter can't believe the call. And he comes to the sideline looking puzzled, and Chance Mallory comes in. So 8:21 to go, second half. Game tied at 63 all, but Virginia's Tess DeRitter, who has 26 points tonight, just goes to the bench with his 4th foul. Northwestern basketball, and Page, the 6'11" forward, brings the ball over the time stripe himself, left to right. Page denied by Enyinso. Puts the ball in the hands of Reed. Donates up top to Martinelli. Delegates to Page. Page jabs his foot to the right. Gives to Reed at the top of the arc. Reed into the lane. Layup up and good with the foul.
We're out of that timeout by Northwestern. They have converted.
So the basket goes for Reed. Scooping left-handed shot after Mallory got him across the forearm. 8:01 to go, second half. Northwestern leads 65-63. And both teams making substitutions. Grunlow back in for Virginia.
Virginia's small.
Yeah, they sure are. Well, I got Grunlow in there at 7 feet, but everybody else. This is a 4-guard lineup. Free throw up and good. So Northwestern now leads 66-63. Next whistle, bring a dead ball timeout. Mallory right to left, over the time stripe. Shooter sleeve down his left arm. T-shirt underneath his white jersey. Thomas a bounce pass to Grunlow on the outside. Back to Thomas. Thomas jabs to his left. Thomas got down the lane, steps up, fires the 2, missed it. Rebound knocked out of bounds off of. Officials waiting to decide, and they say it's going to be Virginia basketball. Off of Northwestern. They'll stay with the Who's. 7:40 to go, second half. Virginia trailing 66-63. We'll be right back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Picture this, a beautiful leaf-free yard so you can go enjoy those fall football tailgates. But who has the time or energy? That's where D&D Lawn Care steps in. Our family-run team handles your leaf cleanup so you can focus on the fun. With our dedicated crews, we're like the defensive line for your lawn, tackling those pesky leaves right out of your yard. Trustworthy, reliable, and affordable, D&D Lawn Care. Your weekends just got a lot better. Get a free quote today with fast scheduling. 985-2429. D&D Lawn Care is licensed, bonded, and insured.
Charlottesville knows it and has loved it for over 70 years. The Nook on the downtown mall, serving up classic favorites since 1951. Start your day with hearty all-American breakfasts. Or if your day is already underway, remember the Nook for lunch or brunch. Every meal is a reminder of why the Nook has stood the test of time. Open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Nook on the downtown mall. Your table is ready, the food is familiar, and the flavors timeless.
It's a new and exciting time for Virginia basketball. And are you ready for the same for your business? Pass us the ball at First National Bank. With over 116 years of experience on the business banking hardwood, we bring checking, savings, treasury services, loans, and more, giving you a true home court advantage. That's First National Bank. Proud sponsor of UVA Sports on the Radio. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cavalier basketball. Live on the flagship station for Virginia Athletics. 98.9 and AM 1070 WINA.
Cavaliers in a battle, trailing 66-63, 7:40 to go in the second half. Here in the opening game of the Greenbrier tip-off. Take a look at our Good Feet Store 3-point leader of the game. The Good Feet Store, the official arch supports of UVA Athletics. Tired of foot pain? See how Good Feet arch supports can help you with a free fitting. Book your appointment today at goodfeet.com. Live the life you love. Don't let your feet get in the way. Again, visit goodfeet.com. And well, Virginia has struggled from behind the arc. They are 4 of 19 from downtown. We have 4 Good Feet Store 3-point leaders of the game, all with a three-pointer themselves. Malik Thomas, Chance Mallory, Sam Lewis, and Davin Hall, all with just one single three-pointer. And the Cavaliers trail by 3, but they do have the basketball with 7:40 remaining in the second half. Wahoo's get it into Mallory, and his layup almost goes down, but he gets fouled.
Nice quick out of bounds underneath. Good look. Chance going to the foul line as a result. He's been really good from the line this evening.
Mallory 4 of 4 from the free throw strike. Shooting on the line to our left. It's double bonus. He was fouled in the act of shooting. His first free throw is up and no good. It rims out. Come on, Jimmy, you jinxed it. It's 4 or 5 now. We attack these games with what we say.
I know.
Mallory's got another one. Long tights on underneath his white shorts. They're up and good. So he recalibrated, went 1 of 2. Virginia trails 66-64. Can they get a stop? Northwestern's made 4 of its last 5 field goals. Wildcats shooting 54% in this game. Page swivels a pass to Mullins. Foul away from the basketball against Virginia. It's on Grunlow. That is his 3rd and the team's 8th. So it is 1-1 for Arrington Page, who is a 61% free throw shooter. Page 0 of 1 at the free throw line today. Puts up the free throw. Good. Interesting, Jimmy. 7:27 to go in the second half here. Nick Martinelli for Northwestern. They're big time scorer. 5th highest returning scorer in the nation. He only has 9 points in this game. He's in danger of snapping a 30 consecutive game streak with double-digit points. As Page makes both free throws, and Virginia down by 4. 7:20 to go, second half. Cavaliers trail 68-64. Hall 30 feet west of the window. Hall to Mallory. Mallory 1-on-1 against Reed. Cast the rock to Lewis at the top of the key. Lewis gets a screen, draws a double. Lewis drives into the paint, falls down, travels. And Lewis, frustrated, pounds the floor after turning the ball over.
That was a tough offensive set that time for Virginia. It just looks like the ball stayed out on the perimeter and guys were just trying to create their own shot.
Virginia this game has 22 baskets, but only 6 of them have been assisted. Martinelli shoves down inside to Page. Page creates separation against Grunlow, puts up the left-hand hook and misses it. Grunlow has the flat-footed rebound. Virginia in possession. Down by 4. Hall drives from the top of the key. Got down the lane. Lefty layup, no good. Grunlow had the rebound knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with Virginia. And here comes Tess DeRitter back in with those 4 fouls. It's now or never for Ryan Odom, putting in DeRitter with foul trouble. 6:45 to go, second half. Who's down 68-64, inbounding. Baseline, far side, in front of their own bench. Hall slaps the basketball, looks at his options. Gets it into Grunlow at the head of the arc. Dishes to Thomas. Thomas angled right. A dribble drive. Thomas into the lane. Picks up the bounce. Feeds Mallory with 10 to shoot. Mallory slides through the defense. Lobs it up for Grunlow. 2-hand alley-oop jam.
Excellent decision by Chance Mallory getting into the paint. 2-on-1. Lobbed it up there for Grunlow to finish.
Virginia back within 2. Trailing 68-66. 6:20 to go. Cavaliers down by a deuce. Can they get a stop? Foul on the perimeter. Who's it against? Who's it against? It's on Dallin Hall. Tester Ritter was in the area, double teaming with Dallin Hall. The officials say the foul is on Hall. If it had been against Ritter, that would have been it for him. Foul was on the floor, but it's the 9th foul on UVA. So Reed going to go to the line. 93% free throw shooter. 5 of 5 today. 1-1 for Reed. It's up. No good! A rare miss from the line. Virginia has the rebound. Cavaliers can tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Hall being pressurized by Reed at the midcourt logo. Keeps the dribble alive and rolls it to DeRitter. 1-on-1. Kicks it to Grunlow. Fires the corner 3. Side iron, no good. DeRitter taps the rebound to Grunlow. Had it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds off of Northwestern. Wow. Ooh, a lot of contact with DeRitter and Grunlow. Everybody attacking hard, and the officials letting them play. It'll stay with Virginia.
And Virginia got a break there.
I thought DeRitter almost got called for his 5th foul. Trying to tap that offensive rebound to a teammate.
Sure did.
So the Hoos remain on offense. Hall on the baseline, looking to get the inbound in. Lobs it high into DeRitter. Makes the catch with his back to the backboard. DeRitter lobs it underneath to Grunlow. Knocked away. Stolen by Northwestern. They push it down the floor. Page lays it up. No good, but a foul on DeRitter. And he is fouled out. If you're Taz at that point, just give up the 2 points, right?
Yeah, you got to recognize your situation there. You know the guard is coming in hot. He's going to initiate the contact. You got to get out of the way.
So Virginia's leading scorer, Tester Ritter, exits 26 points, 8 rebounds, but 5 fouls. 5:44 to go, second half. And Northwestern leading 68-66. And again, if it sounds a little loud, that's because we're right underneath the speaker here that is on the ceiling of the ballroom of the Greenbrier, these makeshift bleachers. So how about this, Jimmy? Virginia bringing in Devin Tillis, his first game of this season. Doesn't have a point today, coming off that knee injury, and he is inserted in a crucial point of this game. Mullins on the line to our right. Northwestern leading 68-66. Mullins is 4 of 10 free throws this season, and that sure looked like it. He throws up a dud off the left side of the iron and outs. Mullins looking nervous at the line. Wipes his hands on his purple shorts. Pounds the basketball 5 times, spins it in his palms, dips, deals, and hits the second free throw. Still a one-possession game. Cavaliers down 69-66. A game that has had 11 lead changes. Mallory, Thomas, Grunlow, Hall, and Tillis out there for the Cavaliers. Thomas, jersey slightly untucked. Bounce pass to Grunlow at the top of the arc. Back to Thomas. Thomas, a dribble drive. Slows up on the right block. Squeezes out front to Mallory. Angle left against Martinelli. Mallory, sweet pass to Tillis. Lines up a 3. No good off the back of the iron. But Virginia has the offensive rebound. Mallory throws in the corner to Thomas. Fires for the tie. No good. Rebound knocked away and won by Northwestern. Page dove to keep the ball in bounds and located teammates.
2 good looks there.
They sure did have 2 good looks and couldn't hit either of them. Virginia 4 of 21 from behind the arc. Blues trail by 3. Reed, a jump pass to Martinelli. Isolated against Hall. Martinelli, line drive, hook shot. Rolls out, no good. Mallory has the rebound for Virginia. Mallory in transition. Mallory hit and taken down. It's a foul. Reed got in the way. Mallory goes helicoptering down onto the floor. And Chance is going to go to the free throw line. And right now, Chance creating contact off the dribble is one of Virginia's best offensive plays.
He's just really dictating tempo, control of the basketball, sees the openings, can get there off the dribble, puts so much pressure on the defense, whoever's guarding him.
He's going to have 2 free throws. It's a double bonus. Line to our left. Virginia trailing by 3. First free throw up for Mallory. It's good. Rattled home. Clutch free throw. He's 6 of 7 from the line today. How about this? Chance has 12 points, but he's got 7 rebounds. He's 5'8". He has 7 rebounds in a game where multiple 7-footers have been on the floor at the same time. Another one for Mallory. It's up. It's good. 2 much-needed points for the Hoos, and they trail 69-68. And they call a foul against Virginia. Now, hold on. The officials are talking. Dallin Hall is livid as the foul was called against him. And what's the call here? So the officials say a foul against Dallin Hall of Virginia, who the second the whistle was blown started protesting, saying that his arm was being grabbed. And now the officials are going to take a look at the replay.
This is how we do it.
Well, while the officials are looking at it, Coach Odom has got his team over there talking through what the options are.
All right, well, while they do that, let's pause 10 seconds, allow our stations to identify themselves on this Friday night here on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
WINA Charlottesville, a Charlottesville Media Group station. Your local solution to get your business wanted, found, and chosen more often.
So 4:44 to go. Second half. Controversial play. Officials looking at the replay. Virginia trailing 69-68. And as of right now, it is a foul against Virginia. Let's go State Farm inside the numbers. State Farm can help you create an affordable price just for you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Virginia down by just a point despite being outshot 52% to 4%. And Virginia 4 of 22 from behind the arc. 11 turnovers for the Hoos as well. But Virginia rebounding is out-rebounded Northwestern 38-21, including 18 offensive rebounds that they have turned into 18 second-chance points. Virginia led in points by Tester Ritter, whose night ends with 26 points and 8 rebounds, but 5 fouls. Next in line, Chance Mallory with 14 points. Replay and review is complete. And it looks like the foul will stand against Dallin Hall of Virginia. And Hall getting an explanation from Earl Walt about the foul call and doesn't particularly love the explanation.
I think he got it and he said, what?
And Reed going to the free throw line. 5 of 6 today. Line to our right. Double bonus. Free throw up. And good. A lot of free throws in this game. That was number 17 of the evening for Northwestern. Attempted. Virginia's attempted 22. Reed shrugs, studies the rim, puts up the second free throw. This one rolls out, no good. Virginia has the rebound, trailing 70-68. 4:35 to go, second half. Hall, Mallory, Grunlow, Lewis, and Thomas out there for the Cavaliers. Mallory gets double-teamed on the outside. Mallory gets bumped and fouled. And again, nobody can seem to guard him off of the dribble. And it just feels like foul after foul for Northwestern, just bumping and grabbing Mallory and sending him to the free throw line. He's got a chance to tie it here.
I mean, they're 25, 30 feet from the basket, putting so much pressure one-on-one when he's got the ball in his hands. And there's so much space out there. He's just so quick, he's going to either turn the corner or get fouled.
2 free throws for Mallory. Line to our left. First one is good. He's got a chance to tie this game. I know Tess has 26 points and 8 rebounds and fouled out, but Chance is the player of the game so far.
Yeah, he's just been so effective for his team. So many aspects.
This free throw to tie the game. It's up. It's good. Game tied at 70. Can the Virginia Cavaliers get a stop? The whole arena rises. Reed takes the inbound in the backcourt. It's a big screen from Martinelli. Northwestern attacking the hoop to our right. They run the play. Virginia in the man-to-man defense. 4:20 to go. Game tied at 70. Cavaliers defending the basket to our right. Reed at the top of the arc. Pulls up for a long 2. Side iron, no good. Rebound to Mallory. Virginia can take the lead with a basket. Mallory drives. Mallory underneath the basket. Rolls to Hall. Collects in the far corner in front of the Virginia bench. Whips out top to Grunlow. Feeds Thomas. Thomas into the lane. Thomas twisting. Layup, no good, but a foul. And it goes against Page, and that is his fourth.
I like that. I like both guys on the floor right now for Virginia, Chance Mallory and Malik Thomas, with the ball in their hands out on the perimeter, the ability to be able to get into the paint and create and initiate contact, go to the line.
Or past the 5:29 mark in the second half. Still a perfect time to remind families of Invest 529. If you have a future Cavalier, Invest 529 can help you save for their future college expenses. Learn more at invest529.com. 70 points apiece. Virginia 70, Northwestern 70. 3:56 to go, second half. Cavaliers shooting free throws, chance to take the lead late here at the Greenbrier when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
Davenport & Company, LLC, an employee-owned independent firm, has been serving generations of clients for more than 160 years. At Davenport, we know there is more to our business than providing exceptional financial advisory and wealth management services. It's about building meaningful relationships with each and every client. We can help you plan for retirement, save for education, or even ensure that you have a financial plan in place. Contact us today at 804-780-2000 or visit our website at investdavenport.com. Member NYSE, FINRA, SIPC.
Hey, Who's fans? Show your Cavalier pride all season long with gear from the UVA Bookstore, your official source for Virginia apparel and gifts. From Nike sideline styles to alumni favorites, the UVA Bookstore has everything you need to cheer on the Who's in style. Plus, when you shop at the UVA Bookstore, you're giving back. Over $20 million has already been donated to the university, including $3 million in student scholarships. Visit them on grounds or shop online anytime at UVAbookstores.com.
Let me grab my car keys and we'll roll.
Are we still going to that new bar downtown?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Lexi, give me driving directions from home to downtown bar district.
Autocorrect. Suggest Uber. Pick up. Home. Drop off downtown bar district.
No, I'm driving.
Suggest the Metro bus. Departing in 12 minutes.
Huh. Point taken, Lexi. We'll grab a ride.
If you drink, don't drive. Decide to Ride. Brought to you in partnership by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and Uber.
Brought to you locally by Virginia Eagle Distributing.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store, and here is Virginia football coach Tony Elliott with thoughts on adversity.
As I learned more about my faith and understanding that adversity builds character, and I think now a lot of people want to run from adversity, but adversity is the companion of a champion, so it's something that's necessary for every person to have some type of adversity in order to grow to become the best version of themselves.
Come into your local Good Feet Store today and learn how you can live the life you love without your feet getting in the way. Find us at goodfeet.com. Go Who's.
We're heading down the wire in West Virginia. Cavaliers and Northwestern knotted up at 70 points apiece in a game that has had 11 lead changes and is eligible for another one right here as Malik Thomas of Virginia is stepping to the free throw line to our left for 2 free throws with 3:56 remaining in the second half and the game tied at 70. Thomas puts up a free throw and missed it short. It's his first miss today after opening up 2 of 2. It's his first miss of the season. Who is 12 of 12 this season before that free throw. Feet staggered at the line. Puts up the second free throw. This one rolls in. Barely. And it gives Virginia a 71-70 lead. Full court pressure from Virginia. They nearly get the steal on the inbound. But Singleton is able to retrieve the pass from Martinelli. And now Martinelli, with just 9 points today, carries the ball over the midcourt stripe and flicks to Reed, who sets up the offense in a purple shirt and purple shorts. Reed wants the ISO on the right side and gets it against Mallory. Acquires a screen from Martinelli. Floater up, and it rattles out. No good. It was halfway down and came flying out of the cylinder. Virginia has the rebound, and the Who's have it in transition. Looking for a mismatch. They're still looking for one. Thomas, angle to the left. Here's the mismatch. He drives. He spins. Thomas puts up the shot and misses it short. The underhand shot was no good. Northwestern has the rebound with Reed, who storms in the opposite direction, left to right.
Hall did a good job of stopping the ball and not letting him get all the way to the paint.
3:10 to go, second half. Who's leading 71-70. Reed, 25 feet north of the 9-line. Shadowed by Thomas. Shot clock down to 10. Page puts up the long 3. Front iron, no good. Lewis has the rebound. Soaring in to snatch it with 2 hands for UVA.
All right, let's see if Virginia can get a conversion here. This would be a big basket.
Mallory inhaling deeply as he crosses the time stripe. Got a screen. Mallory gives it left side to Thomas. In the corner to Lewis. Thought about a 3. Instead, delivers to Thomas with 8 to shoot. Thomas drives, pulls out the bounce with 6. Zigs and zags and spins into the lane. Kicks out to Hall. Grip and rip triple. Good! A massive 3 for Dallin Hall. And Virginia leads 74-70.
Now if you're Virginia, you want to get a defensive stop here. Stating the obvious, but this is a big possession.
Crowd rises. Virginia suddenly up by 4 with 2:05 remaining. Page, 30 feet from the bucket. Hands off to Reed. Knocked away by Mallory, but a foul. And a quick whistle from Earl Walton. And Mallory can't believe the call. He just picked up his 4th.
Yeah, you remember that hold where he picked up his 2nd? Seemed irrelevant and not important at that time.
So Reed going to go to the line again, where he is frequented. He is 6 of 8 from the line today. Mallory continues to stretch every time there's a stoppage in play. Working out his cap. Reed, free throw up and good. Northwestern back within 3 with 2:05 remaining in the second half. Both teams in the double bonus. Northwestern has missed its last 5 field goals. The Reed's second free throw rolls home. 74-72. Virginia with a 2-point lead. Exactly 2 minutes to go from the Greenbrier. A packed ballroom here in West Virginia. Mallory at the logo. Double team comes early. Mallory keeps the dribble alive. Leads the pass to Thomas on the outside with 15. Thomas gets double teamed. Throws to Grunlow underneath the basket. Grunlow goes up with the left hand. Shot was blocked from behind. Northwestern has it. Reed into the paint. Reed attacks. And he is fouled on the way to the hoop. Foul against Dallin Hall. And Reed's going to go to the free throw line. A chance to tie it with 2 free throws.
That's a hard catch for a big man on the other end of the floor for Grunlow to catch that in traffic and then to gather himself and go up, keeping that ball extended, not getting really great elevation as a result because Northwestern is so big and quick. They were able to get a deflection, and then boom, they're off the races to the other end.
They called that on Mallory. The foul call went against Chance Mallory, and that is his 5th foul. I was convinced it went against Hall.
Well, I think if that's the case, Virginia bench will look at it if there's any question.
Wow. Okay. So Mallory is out. Virginia's 2 best players today, Testa Ritter and Chance Mallory, have both fouled out. And Mallory is inconsolable on the sideline. He was so frustrated he's not going to be a part of the finish here. So 2 players fouling out for Virginia. And Reed at the free throw line with 1:40 to go, second half. His free throw is up and perfect. Got another one to tie. Well, this Northwestern has not made a field goal in over 6 minutes. But they're getting their points at the line, especially with Reed. He puts up the second free throw, and it spins out, no good. Big rebound for Sam Lewis of Virginia. Northwestern fans rise because they want to stop. Virginia fans rise because they want a basket. Who's leading? 74-73. Hall into the paint. Hall, layup, no good, offline. Rebound loose on the floor. Players diving around. Jakari White's got it. Snaps to Hall. Wants another big 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound tapped around. One back by Lewis of Virginia. And the Cavaliers reset with 1:15 to go.
Great decision to pull that ball back out. Ryan Odom wants a timeout to talk things over.
1:11 to go. Virginia leading 74-73. Neither team has shot well down the stretch. They have combined to go 1 of their last 14 from the field.
Yeah, it's both teams want it so badly. Northwestern, though, they're getting into the paint and drawing fouls and getting to the foul line. Virginia's just kind of, it looks like they're praying for one of these shots to go down. Just kind of, and as a result, you tighten up a little bit. Can they play free and loose here in the last minute? Get a good luck, and if you've got it, pull the trigger. Don't be afraid to take the jump shot. Dallin Hall is an example of that right there. Everybody else is putting the ball on the floor, looking to attack, get in there. Officials are letting it go, and it creates a more difficult shot. If you've got an open jumper, go ahead and pull the trigger.
And how about the offensive rebounding for the Hoos? Sam Lewis getting that important offensive rebound to keep this possession alive. 21 offensive rebounds for Virginia in this game.
Yeah, second chance opportunities. You know, when you don't shoot the ball well from behind the line, but you have the ability to be able to get offensive rebounds, 18 second chance points as a result of that. That's kept Virginia where they are right now.
Virginia has rebounded over half of its missed shots in this game. And it's kept the Hoos in it. They have not shot well. In all honesty, they haven't played all that well. But they still lead 74-73, 1:11 remaining. Second half. Virginia basketball. Grunlow, Thomas, Hall, Lewis, and White. The five out there for the Cavaliers. And now Earl Walton wants to talk about something. I think he saw a wet spot on the floor. So he stopped play and he motions the towel guy to come over. Wiping hard as a Virginia manager, getting an applause. So here we go. Floor dry. Team's ready to get back to work. Cavaliers inbounding from the far side in front of their own bench, and their seated coach Ryan Odom. 15 on the shot clock. Thomas takes the inbound. Thomas attacks. Layup no good with lots of contact. Northwestern has the rebound with Reed. Reed racing in transition. Reed's layup is strong. And a foul on the rebound going against who?
Northwestern.
A push on Northwestern. And the Northwestern bench is puzzled because there was a Northwestern player who went falling to the floor, but a foul on the rebound against Northwestern as both teams missing layups. And who's the foul on? Because the teams are huddling like someone just fouled out. And it went on Singleton, and that is his fifth foul. You know, the officials have been very active. You foul out 3 players in a game. That was Northwestern's 15th foul of this half. And the other question is, who was fouled? As in, who will be shooting the free throws here for Virginia?
Well, they're going to tell us.
They just held up 3-0. It's Dallin Hall, who is 5 of 6 this season. All of those free throws coming against Marshall.
Well, he's got a chance to put his team up 3 points. And if you're Northwestern, what will you go to look for? Will you try to get a 3 to match, or will you attack and play on?
Hall has 2 free throws, both of them coming on the line to our left. First one is up and good. Clutch free throw from Dallin Hall. Graduate student, transfer from BYU. Virginia now leads by 2. This to make it a 3-point game. Free throws airborne. Got it. Virginia leads 76-73, a minute even to go. Northwestern inbounding, and they connect with their point guard, Reed. He's got 23 points tonight. Reed hounded by Jakari White at the midcourt stripe. Reed angle left, backing down White 25 feet east of the iron. Reed still with it. Lewis comes out to switch. Reed with 12 to shoot. Isolated on the right side. Reed drives, kicks to Page, fires the 3. Blocked by Grunlow. Ball's loose. Lewis comes away with it with Virginia. And Lewis throws to Hall. Northwestern trying to foul, and they do.
Wow.
Oh, what a block by Grunlow.
Wow. All right, huddle up here. That's what the coaches are saying right now to these guys. Huddle up. Stay in the moment. Don't get carried away. This game's not over. Can Dallin Hall go to the line again and knock down 2 free throws?
Hall on the line to our left. 33 seconds to go. Virginia leading 76-73. 2 free throws for Dallin Hall. Bends the knees. Puts it up. Got it.
That was a big free throw. If you're Northwestern, they could still quickly attack the rim and get a 2-pointer and then try to go for the steal again.
Second free throw incoming for Hall. Got another one. 4 big free throws down the stretch for Dallin Hall.
To Virginia, you don't want to foul.
5-point Virginia lead. 30 seconds to go. Martinelli backing down Lewis. Martinelli into the lane. Line drive layup. No good. Rebound to Hall. He gets fouled. And he's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. And the Virginia fans can feel it now.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that they didn't put the ball into the hands of Reed and let him attack and get all the way to the paint and try to get a quick 2. Instead, Martinelli had to shoot a contested, difficult 2 in the paint. And now Dallin Hall's got a chance to go to the line and kind of seal this.
Hall on the line to our left. 4 straight makes. This one up, no good. Kind of double clutched a little bit on his release there. How about this, Jimmy? Defensively, Virginia hasn't allowed a field goal in the last 7 minutes and 37 seconds of action. It's always the defense that gets it done with Virginia basketball.
That's right.
Hall's got another free throw. Virginia leading by 5. It's up and good. Battled it home. 6-point Wahoo advantage. 22 seconds to go. Page takes the inbound. Sprints down the far corridor. Page kicks out left side. Left wing 3 for Wyndham is off the back of the iron, no good. Thomas has the rebound, and he stepped on the sideline, getting the rebound. So it's going to stay with Northwestern with 12 seconds left. Thomas was sure he got fouled, especially when he heard the whistle. But they say, no, your foot was on the line as you were getting fouled. And Northwestern's going to talk it over. Jimmy, I so desperately want Virginia to keep Nick Martinelli from scoring here. He's got one of the longest double-figure scoring streaks in the country. Nick Martinelli, 30 consecutive games in double figures, and he's got 9 points here.
How many? 40 consecutive?
30.
30 consecutive games.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. Well, how many has he had here in the second half? Only 4?
I don't think he's had any, has he?
5 points maybe in the first half.
Nick Martinelli in this half has 4. You're right. The shooting in this game down the stretch, brutal. Virginia, 1 of its last 10. Northwestern, 0 of its last 9 from the field. It's been all free throws down the stretch. Then 1 big Dallin Hall 3.
That's right, that was a big one.
A game in which 3 players have fouled out. Northwestern now has 4 players with 4 fouls. Who's looking to remain perfect? They will face Butler on Sunday. And the Bulldogs also perfect after defeating South Carolina just hours ago on this same floor. An epically long game, too. This game nearly 2.5 hours long in regulation.
But there's still some game left here. 6 points. Northwestern, let's see what kind of play they draw up coming out of this timeout, out of bounds underneath.
They give it to Martinelli with 10 seconds to go. Martinelli hands off to Singleton and fires the 3 and scores. Give me, that was Wyndham.
Yeah.
And his 3 goes down with 8 seconds to go. And Virginia leads 79-76 and a timeout on the floor.
Man, that's a set play. Probably from here it looked like it was contested. We don't have the best angle. It was in the opposite corner from where we're sitting.
A fall-away, fadeaway 3 from the far corner. It's a tough shot.
But now 1 possession. So Virginia right now, you got to talk about, and this is where not having Chance Mallory in the game, because he is an effective ball handler, but you need your guys to be able to handle the pill, because you know Northwestern's coming with pressure, and they're going to go for the steal. They're going to be aggressive. So you got to make them go through you, and then most likely you're going to have to go down and knock down another free throw, at least 1 free throw. Make 1, because Northwestern will have some time left. They'll go for the steal, and if they don't get it, they'll foul quickly.
Interesting. Northwestern really is going for the steal because they got 4 players out there that have 4 fouls.
Virginia's got to be able to get the ball in.
Tillis running the baseline. Tillis looking to get it in. Got a timeout to burn. Uses it. Takes a timeout. Our score remains Virginia 79, Northwestern 76, 8.8 seconds to go.
I'm not sure what
There's a lot of discussion between Ryan Odom and the referees. Not quite sure what it was either, Jimmy.
Well,
still going to be Virginia basketball. Cavaliers got to get the inbound in and hope to get fouled.
Virginia's got no timeouts left, John, so that's huge.
Neither team does.
They got to get it in.
Here we go, 8 seconds to go. Virginia leading 79-76. Tillis can run the baseline, and he does. Shifts to his left, squeezes to Thomas, and Thomas gets fouled. So Thomas going to have 2 free throws. The foul went on Wendell. He was the only player on the floor that didn't have 4 fouls for Northwestern. And Thomas got 2 free throws here. He was perfect coming in this season at 10 of 10. He's 3 of 4 tonight. Malik looking confident at the line. 10 points tonight, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. On the line to our left. His free throw is up and perfect. Oh, he stroked it.
That's a big one right there. This certainly frees things up to shoot this second one. But again, if you're Virginia, you don't want a foul. You certainly don't want a foul in the act of shooting.
Cavaliers leading 80-76. Thomas, another free throw up. It's good. 5-point Virginia lead. Reed dashing across the midcourt stripe. Reed into the lane. Hops in. Shot was blocked, but a foul call against Jakari White of Virginia with 3 seconds to go.
You just don't want to get close. You just can't do that. It's a tough play. They'll talk about it, and then they'll move on. But Jakari White, he's out there. He's playing hard. He's aggressive. I'm not trying to foul him. But Reed from Northwestern, you know he's going to take it all the way to the rim.
Reed's first free throw is good. Makes our score 81-77. Who's with a 4-point lead.
Now, Virginia, you got to make sure you're talking with each other. Listen, guys, we have no timeouts left. We've got to get this ball in.
Reed's got another free throw coming, line to our right with 3 seconds to go. Free throw is up and good. No timeouts. Northwestern makes substitutions. Cavaliers just got to get this ball in. 3 seconds to go. Who's leading? 81-78. Tillis can run the baseline in front of all those standing Virginia fans. Tillis slides to his left, slaps the basketball, rolls to Thomas, and he collects and gets fouled. 1.7 seconds to go in the second half. It's a trip to the free throw line for Malik Thomas to seal this game. And he looks cool and composed. Only nervous people in the building are the ones in the casino right now, with Virginia holding a 3-point lead. Thomas on the line to our left. Presses the basketball on his ribcage. Puts it up. And it rolls in. And that should do it.
That's a big one right there.
2-possession game, 1.7 seconds to go. This is the one that everybody in the casino's got their eye on. Thomas, second free throw. Good. Northwestern gets it in to Reed. His half-court desperation heave is all glass. And Virginia stays perfect. The Who's take down Northwestern in West Virginia. 83-78 is your final. Cavaliers were pushed to the brink and stepped up defensively to remain perfect on the year. Who's moved to 5-0 as they defeat Northwestern 83-78. Let's pick our Old Dominion Freight Line best in the game, presented by Old Dominion Freight Line, the official freight carrier of Virginia Athletics. And we're going with Chance Mallory. 16 points for Mallory, 8 rebounds, commanded the offense, was a pest on defense, and added a much-needed jolt to this Virginia team. So Chance Mallory, our Old Dominion Freight Line best in the game. We'll step aside, start our UVA Health postgame report when we come back on the Virginia Sports Radio Network.
The home of the Who's. This is the Virginia Sports Radio Network.